What's up? How's it going?
What's up, man? Your girl.
He texted me yesterday. Hold on a second. Wyoming. He's in Wyoming skiing. He can call in right at noon. Sean said he's a little busy today. He's not going to be able to come on and talk about the shrimp.
Okay.
He said they're 8-12 count, tail on, great product.
That's all we need to know.
That's it. There. So I hit on the ticket. So I tried to point like that. Take that parlay. And I had a three-way parlay going. I hit the first two. Yeah, man. It was like $325 on that. Okay. That's that. Huh? What do you say with the days young? We're going ham on these Shannon Burke show. Oh yeah, they probably forwarded the phones already. All right, that's it.
Alright, so I don't think it's as bad as in a mom, having to have that done, but try role reversal. My husband, I have to push his back in every time.
It's radio like you've never heard on 102.5 The Bone. Now take the Bone everywhere with the iHeartRadio app. Stay connected to all your favorite shows. It's a Mike Casa show, Billy, the Shannon Burke show, Drew Garabo live, and the Bone TV Rewind show with a Canada Mo and Shannon.
I thought we had oil. We do.
Look at these cabinets right here. So you're the first on your left. Unlikely place.
I'll just over here, Kevin. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
We got oil?
We got oil.
Get more insight. Oh, the man.
wonder if we, well, never mind. No.
What?
I'm just thinking for tomorrow, we have Persol at 2 o'clock, but nothing else. I wonder if we move the Keeping Up with the Illuminati to Wednesday.
What?
No.
We have nothing on Tuesday, so. Oh shit. And Sean is not going to fill. I don't want Matt Rivera to be the.
No, he's not even on this week.
I know what I'm saying. That leaves us with shit on Tuesday.
Right.
Well,
Well,
we move
as far as for today, we got Whopper Jr. again.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Is that confirmed that he's going to be here?
Yeah, talked to him today.
What time?
He said he'll be here around 1 o'clock, so I'm saying like 1:30.
All right.
Give him time for traffic or whatever else.
Cool.
Oh, I just put that up.
What else do you need? When I went hiking with my cousins, we should have known to bring a map and to stay together. We did not. Now we know. Just like I should have known that Geico has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. No wonder they're the #1 auto insurer in Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater. In fact, they're the largest in Florida. We should all know these things. Now I know. And now you know. But the whereabouts of cousin Jimmy are still unknown. Geico. Thank you, Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater, for making us #1.
Geico has been around for over 75 years. Now that you know this, let me put even more icing on that cake. Geico could not only help you save money on car insurance, but also on motorcycle and RV coverage. And they even have a local agent to help you directly. That's some heavy icing if you ask me. If you didn't, I just really thought you should know.
Oh, yeah? No.
You've seen the low gasoline prices, but have you noticed how your mortgage rates are? 30-year fixed interest rates and APRs.
People that this isn't just a fight in Iraq and Syria, and then it's not just a fight about dropping bombs on terrorists. It's really how we stop the causes that lead to extremism in a place like Libya. The fact that there's no governance and there's no opportunity for young people. If less groups like ISIL grow there and flourish there, which is what you saw with this awful situation with these Egyptians that you just mentioned. But this is a longer fight. It's fighting on social media. Like you just said, these videos they produce are very technical. They're using social media to get converts to their cause and to spread their hatred all over the world. This week we're going to have over 50 countries here in Washington talk about extremism together in the long term, not just in the short term.
I see the militias from the Shia militias coming out of Baghdad who are Shia. The Sunnis hate them. The Sunnis are loyal to ISIS rather than going in with the Shias. You've got the Kurds, the Air Force now, the Egyptian Air Force, but I don't see any. If I were ISIS, I would be afraid right now. I figure there's no existential threat. They feel they can keep finding places where they can hold executions and putting the camera work together, getting their props ready, and killing people for show. And nothing we do right now seems to be directed at stopping this.
Well, I think there's a few stages here. Right now, what we're doing is trying to take their leaders and their fighters off the battlefield in Iraq and in Syria. That's really where they flourish. We're killing a lot of them, and we're going to keep killing more of them. So are the Egyptians, so are the Jordanians. They're in this fight with us. But we cannot win this war by killing them. We cannot kill our way out of this war.
Join me for an inside scoop on the automotive industry on
1 minute.
1 minute.
I started back lifting weights yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the only way I can get me in. I gotta get some muscle tone, though.
My thing is, I need to find a way to do some cardio, you know?
Oh, that's easy, man. Just start walking.
Process to repairs or specific questions you have for my honored guests. Remember,
Oh, yeah.
Look at
Steve at UAUTOKnow.com. Listen for your questions to be answered or call me live. Saturdays 10 to noon on 102.5 The Bone. Chevrolet, find new roads.
10 seconds and I got it up.
Started to say to turn on your radio.
Something fresh and exciting. Somebody with a sock personality that'll sweep people right off their feet.
Where is he? What is he up to? What other terrors can he unleash at will?
Calling your genial host, renowned writer, art collector, and teller of strange tales.
What fiendish power did he possess? Where did he come from? Who is this man?
The Shannon Burke Show.
Shannon Burke Show, 1025 The Bone. Hello, how are you? Thank you for tuning in today. And welcome to a Tuesday broadcast of the Shannon Burke Show. And say hello to the soul brother, why don't you?
Happy Mardi Gras, Leslie Le Bon Temps Roulette.
It is Fat Tuesday.
The fattest.
Rich J is here.
What's up?
We'll celebrate Fat Tuesday with some big fat scrimps later.
Oh, the biggest.
Woo! From Master Purveyors. They're like 8 to 10, or they're like 10 per pound. That's how big these things are.
Can we call them baby lobsters?
Yes. 800-771-1025 is our number down here if you would like to get involved in the program. Later today, we'll do the big 1 and 1. We'll do Need Gone. We'll do Shrimp.
Shrimp. Gonna do a lot of shrimp.
We'll hear an episode of Keep It Up with the Illuminati and find out what's going on with them.
Oh, yeah, I like
Cigar City Brewers Brewery will be in right here.
All right.
Justin.
Our buddy Justin.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll bring, who knows?
Oh, come on.
You never know what he brings. Yeah. We had a little brief discussion here. Yeah, that's a really good point that we're looking through the news here and we saw a picture. What's that guy's name?
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon. He's 69 years old. Kevin, you got to get the picture of him.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google him right now.
Is chiseled ripped. Look. Wait. Can you get full? Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
I didn't expect that.
He's 69 years old.
And he's on the cover of Muscle and Fitness.
Yes. And you just
69.
said that you getting back into lifting some weights
I
to try to do some toning.
Well, no, I need to, here's the deal. I've always, in my mind, I wanted to hit a certain number.
Right.
On the scale, or weight-wise. I've hit that number. And then to spare 2 pounds. And I'm like, yes, I made it. And I'm like, I still look like crap. So it's not the number, it's what it's composed of.
Right.
So
right.
I want to hit some weights. So I got the number. Oh, yeah.
So you want to just kind of do your little
nope,
that?
Just like Vince McMahon.
So
now that you showed me it's possible.
Now Rick's probably too young of a man. It would be too dangerous for him. But to take steroids, we're old dudes, man. We ought to get on the roids now.
Start lifting.
I don't have to worry about having any more kids or anything like that.
Well, I haven't had any kids, but I want a strong baby. So yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, steroids, yeah.
Why not? Should a guy, and I'm almost 50. What would it hurt if I got on a little program? Could I get on it and then get off it, or I gotta stay on?
You gotta do a cycle, right?
I think he may be on. Well, who knows? He has access to the finest medicine,
Yeah.
so he might have a custom cocktail.
So if you've got enough dough, you can go see a doctor and convince him to mix you up a little
some of that Barry Bonds,
pump it up juice. Yeah. Some Barry Bonds, though you call
some
it?
of that undetectable. But you don't have to worry about getting caught. What?
I don't care.
Like
yeah.
what am I?
The
radio authority?
Yeah.
You can't get banned for steroids.
Yeah. We're sad to announce Mr. Burke's been fired for violating the what is it called?
Performance
enhancing drug.
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about them. I've heard names like Winstraw V.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Winnie V. Yeah,
Winnie V. We got to run that with something else to get a nice mix going.
Diana Ball.
Yeah,
get on that.
And what do? You
right in the booty. Right in the booty. Boom, big muscle. Just like that.
You still got to go work out, right?
Yeah.
Not much.
Not really.
couple push-ups. That's all you got.
Yeah, a little bit. Think about working out.
I just get a couple of little 10-pound barbells do around the office.
And then sit there and wait on the muscles.
Yeah, here they come.
No, he's on that human growth hormone. That's what he's on.
But that just makes you ripped and toned.
Just like we were talking about Sylvester Stallone first.
Oh.
Like it must work. Look at him. He's 80, right? And then
he's an old man, and he's well in his
ripped.
70s, and he is unhealthily ripped. It looks like he's so ripped it hurts.
So that stuff must work for somebody if you do it right.
But I got a feeling these guys do some, also with that money that buys you all these, the medical care comes time so that you can sit in a gym and a trainer that can work you through a 1 hour workout 4 times a week and make you look ripped.
And you have a chef. giving you exactly what you need.
Yes. Everything is dial in. Exactly what you look at that.
This is 2014 Sly Stallone.
Not bad. How old is he? 80, 78, 75? I don't even know.
Man.
He's old as dirt.
Yeah, he is.
Some nice ink, though. 1-800-771-1025.
What is Vince McMahon saying about all of this ripness?
He says,
I mean, he's doing something.
He's what is he worth? $50 million?
Oh, it's
I got Chevy Chase money.
Sylvester Stallone is 68.
Oh, 68?
68.
Same,
They're the same age.
same guy.
Oh, the light at 68 years old. Vince McMahon's body is much more impressive than Stallone's at the moment.
But that's Rambo.
Oh man,
you're right, Rambo.
He's Rambo.
What? Vince McMahon is a billionaire with a B?
Yeah.
What?
1.2.
Wrestling.
What?
Yes. You better get into business.
$1.2 billion?
I don't know if this is before or after, but the first story that comes up afterwards says that he's lost $750 million in 2 divorces.
Holy crap! The guy's loaded.
This guy is wrestling.
Yeah, you're right.
He is wrestling.
He's the kind of guy that can write a check, go to sleep, and wake up a month later just ripped. You know?
Oh yeah.
Walk into the ripped machine and just take his clothes off and then push the button. 800-771-1025. All right, what'd you think about? Did you watch Better Call Saul last night?
Yes. What'd you think?
I like it.
Oh man, I didn't watch it yet.
Oh,
no, I recorded it.
What are you doing? What are you out there?
I ain't got time for
grinding that stump.
Yeah, man, setting fires.
You know what I like about it? I'm starting to
grind.
see it really does have
everything you want, man.
You could, it's everything you want in a TV show. You could kind of tell it's got the writing style of Breaking Bad.
Yes,
it's certainly
heavy.
It certainly has the the cinematographic.
It looks, yes.
The desert shots last night when they were talking about the desert, about how bodies are buried out there. That looked fantastic. It's kind of it's like one of the settings on your phone you can filter. It was kind of like a Polaroidish kind of.
I know what you're talking about.
You know, some of it's filmed like that. I don't know. It was fantastic. I think last night was a great episode.
Yeah.
Set him up with his brother.
Yeah.
In the beginning, Michael Keaton, whatever. Keegan.
Yeah.
Lenny. The family who embezzled all the dough. He finds him out. I mean, Tuco was a weird way to get to Nacho.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, but you got
kind of a cheap shot to get in there anyway. But
I think they wanted to throw something in there that you were familiar with really quick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, well, we got this bet. We got Saul, but he's not quite Saul yet. Let's give you somebody you're familiar with. Tuco. Yeah, and we're fixated on that, and the story is developing.
And Tuco will get you to Nacho.
Right.
Man, it's
Once
good.
You get to Nacho, it's all.
You know, it's weird because we kind of expect this kind of lifestyle for Saul because we know him later. So, but it's still it shows the early side. He was more of a smooth lawyer that could easily represent drug dealers and do bad stuff behind it. But now,
slick talking, fast walking, kind of.
This is the young Saul. He kind of almost has integrity. You know,
he has not been jaded yet. He's still trying to do. He wants to be a good, legit lawyer and taken seriously.
Yes,
but
that's why he's doing all the public service. Public defender, $700 a shot.
Yeah. And he's just trying to make it.
And he's really working with the guys. You see him in the bathroom working with the prosecutors, trying to get the deals down. But he's about to go dirty. I predict. Next episode,
get pulled in.
He's going to get dirty.
Yeah.
He's going to take some of that money from the people that embezzled it.
Right.
That's my prediction.
Okay.
As a payola. No, he's going to have to split it with he's going to have to get some money to Nacho.
Right.
Nacho's going to get these people. I don't know. It's a really good series. It is everything you want. It's the meat, it's the potatoes, it's the salad, and it's the iced tea. It's everything all together. It's a whole meal.
You got to get on it, Rick.
Oh man,
come on, man.
I watched the first two. I watched the first two. I just didn't get a chance to watch that one live. So
here's Joey. Can you give me some steroids, Joey? Is that what you said?
Oh, he's the steroid Joe.
Oh no, sir, not
okay.
quite. How are y'all today?
Yeah, that's another thing. Where do you get steroids? You have to be. It's a wank, right?
Yeah, it is wank. Is
it wank?
Yeah.
It's a wink. We were this is actually back when I was at Ole Miss. Fraternity brother, man. That stuff it goes around a lot in that avenue. But this dude he got on a cycle and literally thought sitting on the couch, like you were saying, it's just going to come to him. And he put on about 60 pounds of gut, drinking beer and smoking cigarettes, and never worked out. So,
just full of steroids.
He just took the steroids and got fat, huh?
Oh, it was bad. I mean, it was pretty rough. I like y'all show, man. Y'all doing a good job.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so that's it. You can't just take it and sit there. You got
Well, not quite.
You got to do something.
You got like at least do on the treadmill or something.
I heard it makes you want to work out. Like you can't just sit there. Like if you take the steroid, it'll like your body like wants to do something.
It's like anything else. Like if you see a little bit of results quickly, you'll get into it. Really,
you know what? You know what it really makes you do. Let me tell you what it makes you do.
Go crazy.
Let's say you work out and you get like the best workout you've ever had, and then you're exhausted and you're done.
Right?
Nah.
Oh, you got to keep on going.
No, you're not. You
not
recover
exhausted.
quick. You know, the next day you're sore. You're not sore.
Man, I'm getting back
you
in there.
Keep on going. It's just like the recovery time's quicker, and you're mad all the time.
Mad.
Oh,
Oh,
pissed.
my wife won't have that. No.
I mean, all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm afraid of.
And your hair, your hair's gonna fall out a little bit.
No.
You're gonna get a little bit of acne.
What about your testicles shrink up our
Just
hair?
a little shrinkage won't hurt you at this age, you know.
Right. I don't know about this. 800-771-1025 is our number.
If you go to steroid route, now there's another route you can go.
What route is that?
HGH. It's damn near all natural. That's nothing but fruits and berries and a syringe. Concentrated. That's all that is. Won't hurt you. Wank, wank.
Wank, wank.
Shannon Burke Show. It's the Mike Calta Show.
I went to see Jay Leno at the Capitol Theater.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming by there.
God, and I couldn't stop doing that after you said his whole show is
Yeah, I don't know anything there.
But anyway, he did make
What
it.
if he just started sobbing?
What, Jay? What's wrong, Jay?
I laughed at Tonight Show. Don't worry, I'll get it back.
It's the Mike Calta Show. Weekday mornings from 6 to...
And no $9.95 dealer fee. Employee pricing now through March 2nd. Online 24/7 at suntoyota.com.
Mike Calta here for Dr. Bassin and TampaHairMD.com. If you got up this morning and ran your fingers through your hair and you realize you're losing more and more hair, now is the time to get into...
You guys too big for... I'm sure they did give him a little bit of... Give him a little touch-up.
step now. Call 813-418-7020-MEN or go to mensmedicalclinic.com.
Total Wine and More, can I help you? Beers, 3,000 beers. Actually, the lowest prices anywhere.
I was watching this New Orleans news report, and they were talking the do's and don'ts for Mardi Gras. They're like, "Can you flash your boobs on Bourbon Street?" You cannot. Well, I didn't know that. I thought on Bourbon Street that was the only place it was allowed, like on a non-family area. Like,
you're not supposed to be able to do it there. That's where it all goes down.
Yeah, but they could arrest you for it. So and then they were asking like very specific questions, like, "Is it okay to be drunk in public?" Like, yes. "Is it okay to let a cop know that you're drunk?" They're like, "Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to be like, I'm drunk."
Yeah.
In front of the cops and let them know.
I don't know why you would.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
They know you're drunk.
That way you'll never get pushed into an investment that's more in someone else's best interest than yours. So if an extra 500 or 1,000 or even 1,500 a month sounds good.
You got the people partying in New Orleans, and then you got the people walking around with the crosses, with the bullhorns telling them they're going to hell.
Where's that?
That's everywhere. You see those people.
Oh, down in New Orleans?
Yeah, they're down there yeah.
Handing out flyers.
Repent right now.
Yeah.
Don't go any further. Hell is right down the street. It's right around
the 40th anniversary. We'll tell you where he's going to be when he comes to town and give away some tickets. Plus, Calvin will have a brand new open letter at 7 o'clock. Pay attention to it because at 9:30 I'll ask you a question about it, and it'll be worth $1,000. I also got tickets to check out Def Leppard and tickets for the Strawberry Festival. It's all coming up on the next Mike Calta Show.
Twice voted trustee of the month at the Orange County Jail. Hey, they don't give those to just anybody. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show. 102.5 The Bone. Boy, from the, I'm looking forward to Cigar City. I'm looking forward to eating those big-ass shrimp. We have a lot of shrimp here.
Man.
Woo! From Master Pavilion.
I'm going to cook them about 4 or 5 different ways, different flavor profiles.
Really?
If you will.
You don't have to go bananas, man.
Oh, man, that's just sprinkle. It's good. It's all good.
You know, they say money can't buy you happiness, or, you know, people make it sound like, and I don't know who says that. The people that don't have money, money won't buy you happiness.
Right.
That's complete and utter. I mean, it's clinically proven now that it will, you know?
Yes. What, buy you happiness?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially the less of it that you have.
What?
It works better on the lower
end of rich?
Yeah. Well, no. You said money buys you happiness. You can buy more happiness for money, the less money that you have. So take somebody that's making minimum wage right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, happiness is cheaper for him?
No. What I'm saying is
give him $500.
Give them $50,000 a year.
And he's real happy.
And then how much happiness are they going to get from minimum?
Yeah, okay.
But if you have $10 million and I give you $5 more million, you're not going to get that much more happiness.
Oh, no, you might not even notice.
Exactly. So it's a certain more, you max out.
Okay.
Right.
I read these articles. I'm like, duh. This article here says rich people, believe it or not, sleep better than poor people.
Yes,
they do. Really?
Oh,
no kidding.
It's called a
wow, Sherlock. Way to go.
mattress.
Oh, man, stuff with money.
Yeah. People from lower incomes, ethnic minorities, and women sleep less, they say.
Man, I ain't slept in weeks.
Yeah. That is the truth, though, because when you don't have a care. If you're not worried about a bill or this or your retirement or anything else, man, what else you got to worry about?
There's not much to keep you up at night.
I say this all the time. That's how rich folks get themselves in weird predicaments.
Because they stay out too late.
Money is so money is so like not a thought for them that they can afford to get into all kind of crap.
They can afford to just get into an entire different world of
they're not even
stuff
thinking about money. They're thinking about
man. If I didn't have to work every day and all those responsibilities weren't around, I'd probably be drinking all day. You know, I probably God knows what I do. You know, I get.
You gotta have something to do. Is what you're saying?
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah.
Oh, you go crazy.
I don't know what it would be, but I mean, obviously you're going to sleep better if you have more money.
Hell yeah.
You're going to be a nicer person, I would think, right?
Right.
Wouldn't you be nicer if you
sex life's going to be better?
Your sex life
is going to be better.
Everything will be. You may be healthier because now you've got time and stress will kill it. Will kill a guy.
Okay.
Anxiety, stress will wreak havoc on your body.
That's what my doctor told me.
And if that's out of your life, you're automatically 50% better than you were to begin with. Now you're rich. You've got a lot of time. You can go work out. You can eat right. You can meet your friends for a nice fruit salad for breakfast and maybe some oats.
Sounds lovely.
And then you have a nice tuna sandwich. At the golf club later.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then you have a French dip sandwich after some tennis.
Yeah, people that have that kind of money, their workload throughout the week is probably less than somebody that's trying to bust their back to make,
You got the finest marijuana you can get.
You have the best health care. So anytime you get a scratch, you can go to the doctor and give you a full physical every day.
Call a guy, go, listen, I got this pain. Can you come over right now? Yeah, I'll be right over.
Right.
Have a masseuse show up.
Go to the dentist and be like, brush my teeth.
Be back after dinner.
A personal trainer, all of these things. So, yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Rich people have less mental health issues, less academic problems, less substance abuse problems, and less weight problems.
Well, think about it. And if you're poor and you don't have much money, you can't necessarily eat healthy all the time.
Right,
you're going to be like, screw it. I got to make this go as far as I can. So,
yeah,
I can't get the 90-10 lean ground beef. I got to go with the stuff in the Tootsie Roll.
And that dollar menu looking real good right now.
I love the dollar
menu. I don't care, rich or poor. That dollar menu always look good.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, I went through the other day to get a quick snack over the weekend. I was running there. I was like, man, I could use one of those double
jalapeno burger.
They don't make it. They're off. There's one of those seasonal deals. It's gone.
That's what they do. They dangle it out there for you.
They got me addicted to it.
Yeah,
I'm actually driving around going, man, I need one of those right now.
But they do that. They'll test them in a couple of markets to see how they do, and they'll rotate it, and then we may get some other weird sandwich.
Well,
I like it.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
800-771-1025 is our telephone number. They say obesity is a big problem, and you look at people that are wealthy, with few exceptions. Wealthy people tend to look good.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to keep themselves in shape.
They moisturize.
They moisturize. They keep very fit. Because if you're wealthy, you like to go places that look good all the time, and you get the money to do it.
Yeah, your self-esteem is usually a little bit higher too.
Yeah, if you're poor or you're less than super wealthy, you may have a poorer diet.
Right.
And be heavier and have to work so much and drive kids around and blah, 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 that you don't really have a whole lot of time to get to the gym. So you may not be in the best of shape.
Mm-hmm.
See, even the slightest bit of money will make you happy. Like if I hit like a $5 winner on a scratch off, like
that won't make me
hour, like I'm feeling
for $5?
$5?
Man,
a winner.
We could pay Rick to be happy.
A winner is
hey, Rick,
give him a 10.
I'll pull out a $5 bill for every show. Hey, Rick.
I wake up in the morning, I check my go-to casino account, and if it's gone up, man, my whole morning is good.
You say $5, that gets you.
That could.
Look at your kick.
Get me started.
It's like a stripper.
It's like a stripper.
$5, man.
$5.
Woo.
Yeah, I see what you mean, though. There are different levels of the buy happiness.
Right. Especially if you have a dramatic increase in money, like your salary triples or doubles, man, you're gonna be woo until you buy everything you can buy. Then
man, I need some more money.
What am I gonna do now? I can't,
I can't live like this.
What do I need? 3 boats?
Here is our friend Matt at Laguna. Matt, what's going on?
What is going on, Shannon?
What's happening, buddy?
real quick before I talk about scrimps, I think it was Mitch Hedberg. He had that joke. It was like, money can't buy happiness, but it can buy a jet ski. You never see anybody on a jet ski unhappy.
Yeah. That's true.
But I tell you what, even though I was born in Dallas, the whole family's around from around the Houston area. And my grandfather back in the day used to go get those big old scrimps down in Galveston and hook them up. Remember that old school mesquite charcoal?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I use every day.
Oh yeah. And man, ooh.
On the scrimps?
So Kevin, I hope you're doing something over charcoal.
We're grilling.
I am. I'm doing something over charcoal, and I do have. You guys remember the stuff we got from Master Purveyors that we put on the rack of lamb?
Yeah.
Sprinkle.
Yeah, y'all make sure to post the pictures because I'm jealous.
Right.
Thanks, Matty. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right, talk to y'all
soon. See you, man. Here's some good news from Chad. Chad, go ahead.
Hey, Shannon, how are you?
Hey, buddy, what's happening?
Nothing, man. Actually, just over the weekend, I went out and was dying for one of those jalapeno burgers.
Yeah.
And it did look like it was a seasonal item, but if you ask for it, they still make it.
Oh, no kidding. Okay. I thought it also, I think they also has a little bit of flexibility if you own a franchise on some items you can have or not have it. Yeah, I'll ask for it then. It made my day when those things came out. I mean, I was talking about make me happy. At $5 made you happy. Two of those jalapeno double sliders made me the happiest man on the planet.
Next 30 minutes of your life is great.
Oh,
isn't
it was
See?
fantastic. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it. Thanks for the tip. Here's Dan. Dan, you're on the Shannon Burke Show. How are you?
All right, Shannon.
All right.
Every time you say my name, fuzz comes through the speaker.
What comes through the speaker?
Fuzzy, like crackling.
Fuzzy?
Yeah, I called yesterday and the same thing happened.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Just when you say
Anyway.
his name.
Oh, only when I say Dan.
Go ahead.
See it happen again. All right. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, I'm retired about 6 months, and I took early retirement.
How much weight have you put on in 6 months? Be honest. Don't lie. How much weight?
Almost 15 pounds.
Oh, wow. What do you do all day now? That's what I'm afraid of.
Sitting around and eating.
If ever I have an opportunity to retire, which looks less and less likely, that it looks like I would probably, my dad called me about 3 months into retirement. And he's like, man, I got to go to AA. And I'm like, what's up? Because, man, all I do is sit around, drink beer and rum all day on the deck.
I do that at night.
Then you eat all day?
And well, not all day, but I eat healthy.
All right.
My lady cooks every night.
All
But
right.
I walk the dogs, trying to get off the couch. You know, and I was in a union, and we always used to have these meetings about where to put the money. You know, like when we get an increase.
Yeah.
So I had this one guy. He was rowdy. And he'd always stand up and say, "Put it on the check. Put it on the check." He said,
What does that
people
mean?
that retire usually die within 2 years after they retire.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
2 years?
You have nothing to do, man. They just lost your focus.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah. That's not going to happen
So
to
I'm-
you, Dan.
No, damn.
No.
You don't talk. That means you
As
got a year and a
long as
half to
I
live.
don't do what I was in the union for.
What was that?
Do something. I was a crane operator.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you
You
can't.
can't. There's no casual crane
Oh,
operating
no,
going on.
you can't just- nah.
You got a
Do a
recreational.
little, be back. I'm going to do a little craning.
No, I can't do that. I lose my pension. Don't want to do that. But I
No,
can
sir.
work 40 hours doing anything else if
Well,
I
there you
wanted
go.
to.
Yeah, and you'll still get a pension payment, right?
Why don't you go to the Publix there?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I don't know about public.
Or how about being a bartender or something like that?
Uh-huh.
I'm looking into it right now because I'm telling you, man, I got to get rid of this 15 pounds.
Well, I don't know if the bartender's going to do that, but you can make a lot of cash money, you know. In the right place. How old a fella?
What about Uber?
Yeah, to be an Uber driver.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just him
cash
sitting
damn
down.
money.
But he's still moving around and he's active.
He
Maybe swing through and get that jalapeno burger every day.
Well, he'll be all right.
Why don't you become a bicycle delivery man?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
All right.
And I'm 61.
All right.
That's even better.
I got gout in the foot.
Yeah. Well,
What
look.
about a mall Santa? Start growing your beard now.
I just shaved it off.
I don't want to work.
Damn. You don't want to work. Why don't you do something that you enjoy doing? What do you like doing? Like I don't know, go on the poker tournament circuit. You know.
I might check that out, but I did my passion all my life. Ran a crane.
Craning? Craning was your passion. Why don't you get a little miniature crane and move stuff around the backyard?
Well,
you know, what are you gonna do today, honey? I'm gonna take that rock over there. I'm gonna put it way over here.
That'll be
All right, man. Thank you, Dan.
Yo, Craig.
See you. Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Man.
Man,
maybe a video game.
No.
What?
Oh,
Well,
a crane video game.
I mean, there's all kind of stuff that would give him that same crane feeling, but he's sitting down. What? That crane feel. That's what he loved. He said that was his passion in life.
Yeah.
Was craning. Lifting, what do they lift?
Yeah,
Those,
anything.
steel beams.
Yeah, or the big
I wanted to ask
containers off the,
if
at
he
the, at the
ever
port,
like lost control of that thing and just like wiped everybody out with it.
or dropped it on somebody.
Right.
Look out.
My bad.
Yeah, a bad day of craning.
I'm gonna take a lunch break now.
800-771-1025. Another one before we go to break. Dylan, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Shannon?
What's happening, man?
Not much. Is it too late to talk about the money thing?
No, not at all. If you have rich people sleep better than poor people, unless you're rich and fat.
The guy who called in about the jet ski, he forgot to shout out Daniel Tosh. He was saying that it's impossible to frown on a jet ski.
Impossible
to tested that himself, and he's right.
To what?
Frown.
Oh, impossible to frown on a jet ski?
Yeah, variation of the same joke.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man, them Tosh people are the Tosh army will get you.
Yeah, I guess so. 1-800-771-1025 is our telephone number. When we return, Kevin, it's finally happened.
What
I knew this was going to happen.
What?
That we, as a nation, as a people, have finally grown too fat and too pilled up to fight in our own military. We'll talk about it next.
Shannon Burke Show. Money for pretty much nothing. Listen to the Mike Calta Show every day at 7 a.m. to hear a classic open letter from Galvin. Then that same day at 9:30 a.m., Mike will ask a question about the open letter. Like, what did Galvin think was the real reason Fonzie would tell high school guys to sit on it? And if you have the answer, you win $500 of Mike's money. He's pretty much like a fat Ben Stein. You could win Mike Calta's cash every day just by listening to the Mike Calta Show. Mornings from 6 to 10 on the station that gives you money. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. He can only be described as a superhuman law machine. Tune into The Bone this Sunday from 10 to noon as the official legal counsel of the Mike Calta Show, Ask the Dom, answers all of your legal questions. Sponsored by the law office of J. Armando Edmiston.
You know Uber, the smartphone app that connects riders with drivers? Well, Uber's looking for new partners here in Tampa. Driving with Uber is a great way to make some serious money in fares.
Fueled by Monster Energy and brought to you by Metro PCS. 1-800-ASK-GARY and your Southern Ford dealers. Super value seats are just $10 to see 16 riders wage war. And right now, save $5 with a discount coupon from your Bay Area Southern Ford dealers. See coupon restrictions and details. Don't wait. Get tickets now with the box office and Ticketmaster. Additional fees apply. Amsoil Arena Cross this Saturday. Amalie Arena.
I'm standing here with Mr. Money Muscles, fiscal fitness champion of the world. So tell us, Mr. Muscles, what does it take to get into such great fiscal shape?
What it takes to be this fiscally fit? Ha ha! It takes endless days in the fiscal gym. I'm talking penny push-ups, checkbook curls, piggy bank barbell lifts, you name it. But most importantly, it's about fiscal protein. Lots and lots of fiscal protein.
Actually, there's a better way to flex your financial muscles. Visit a TD Bank location. And right now, new customers can get a Fitbit Flex, the fitness wristband that tracks your daily activity. So to get your finances in shape and get a Fitbit Flex, get those glutes over to TD Bank, America's most convenient bank. To be eligible for one Fitbit tracker, must be a new customer, must open a new personal checking and savings account with a debit card, and enroll in online banking at a TD Bank location. Restrictions apply. Offer valid through March 7th, 2015 or while supplies last. Member FDIC, TD Bank NA.
Wawa's got great news for hoagie lovers. All classic hoagies are just $4.99 each. And whether you're craving turkey veggie ranch with cucumbers, Italian with roasted red peppers, or Chipotle chicken cheesesteak with jalapenos, you'll enjoy it served on your choice of a fresh white or wheat roll, because we bake them in store throughout the day. So stop in at lunchtime, dinner time, anytime. For any Wawa classic hoagie, just $4.99. Gotta have a Wawa. Limited time only. See store for details.
Guess what, Wawa fans? Now Wawa has an app. It'll make things even more convenient for you and reward you for being such a great customer. With the new Wawa app, you can find a Wawa, pay with a Wawa gift card registered to your account, check gas prices, look up nutrition info, and so much more. Just purchase a Wawa gift card, register it, and you'll be on your way to enjoying delicious rewards. So download the new Wawa app and join Wawa Rewards today. Learn more at wawarewards.com. Gotta have a Wawa. See store for details and restrictions.
The 2015 Chrysler Town & Country isn't your average minivan. And why is that exactly? Because it's the only minivan that holds itself to not just a higher standard, but to a long list of them. Starting with an exceptional $2,000 total cash allowance being offered right now when financed through Chrysler Capital. Standard features include leather trim, Blu-ray DVD player, stow-and-go seating, and 42 standard and available safety and security features. Visit Chrysler.com to find a dealer near you and to see other great deals on the full line of Chrysler vehicles. See your Chrysler dealer today and get $2,000 total cash allowance when you finance the 2015 Town & Country, the most awarded minivan ever.
Based on automotive awards for minivans 1984 to 2013. Financing for well-qualified buyers. Not all buyers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Offer ends 3/2/15. Chrysler is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
Hey, looks like nobody's home at that house.
Okay, let's see what's inside.
Attention, this is the Alarm Force Central Station. Identify yourself immediately. The authorities have been dispatched.
Let's get out of here.
Protect the ones you love with live two-way voice monitoring from Alarm Force. No telephone line at home, no problem. Go wireless with Alarm Force's cell wave technology, installed at no charge for a limited time only.
Call 1-800-267-2001. Alarm Force.
License number 2000485.
And this is Eva Shockey, so make sure you listen to my friends Trophy Taker Outdoors at 1025 Phone and iHeartRadio.
Trophy Taker Outdoors, brought to you by Tampa Bay Sporting Clays. Saturday morning from 5 to 8 a.m. on 1025 The Bone.
Log on to theboneonline.com to win St. Vincent on Blu-ray, DVD, and on demand. Anchor Bay Entertainment and the Weinstein Company presents St. Vincent, starring Bill Murray, Melissa McCarthy, Naomi Watts, Chris O'Dowd, and more. You can own it by winning from 1025 The Bone.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
I started hunting a couple of weeks ago. I'm almost officially like a redneck guy now.
Are they beating you up for the hunting thing? Because if you don't eat what you kill, then people have a real problem with that.
Yeah. Well, look at him. He eats what he kills.
Well, he eats what he doesn't kill.
The most recognized name in competitive cannonballing in the Southeast. Men's under 50 anyway. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show, 1025 The Bone. I can't figure out exactly what's going to happen here weather-wise. I was going to get the motorcycle out today. I got to run it to the new place today. I'm in the car. Might as well get rid of my motorcycle. 800-771-1025 is our telephone number.
Did you just say you were going to get rid of your motorcycle?
I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Okay. More than ever, I think right now is in a very important time in our nation's history and the world history. And hopefully this ISIS thing is about to become a very big problem.
Oh, it's a problem.
And not just for those, they say that Italy will soon feel some pain for them, but it's potentially quite a cluster F. And you look at Jordan and Egypt. They, ISIS does some bad crap to some Christians there or whatever, and it cuts a bunch of throats on the beach there.
Like 21 people.
They burn the Jordanian pilot, and the king of Jordan says, "You know what? F it." And Egypt goes, "Oh, you know what? Well, let's get some planes in here and bomb the living bejesus out of these people." That's what they do. And you would think that our president, because this current administration, he's kind of had a lackadaisical approach to it. You'd think that because he's in his last years that he'd just go all out. I know he just asked Congress for some dough to go fight him. And we really need to bust some ass over there. I hope.
Well, that's it. I thought he was seeking approval.
I don't know if he's talking about boots on the ground again or whatever. But I think this is something that you'll find a lot of people will support. Is bombing the bejesus out of ISIS and ISIL or whoever they are.
At this point, we just got to do whatever it takes.
Yeah. I hope that we get in this coming election that a Republican wins, because Republicans like one thing, and that's to kick ass in the Middle East. Whether or not it's worth it or not, this is worth it. But that's what they love to do it, and you get a Republican in there, and the first thing they'll do is launch an attack over there. There's nothing anymore they like more than kicking ass.
Yeah, that's kind of what Obama did too, though. He kind of doubled down on that Afghanistan.
Yeah. I'm not knocking it for that. I wish you would double down here.
Whatever they're all of them are war hungry. They all want their own war.
We may be SOL though, Kevin, because the Army Reserve's recruitment effort has never been worse.
What do you mean of new people signing up?
Oh yeah, well, even people that want to sign up, when they get there, they're too fat, or they have too many prescription drugs they've been prescribed.
Not shocked by that.
Or a mental issue. And here's what I don't understand. This should not even be an issue. They say they have too many tattoos
to fight,
to join the United States military, the Army in particular. That's a load of crap. There's nothing that scares the crap out of some ISIS MFer than some tattooed up Marine that's sleeve down to his wrist that's so big he's busting out of his uniform, who's coming after him to kick his ass. 7 out of 10 applicants who return to their civilian lives after their training. 7 out of 10 applicants don't make it. Mental, moral, and physical reasons. Not meeting the standards. We're screwed. And when we no longer produce humans that are fit to fight for the country. No, it's a pretty sad situation. 800-771-1025. What? What's going on?
Just trying to
get
the call on hold.
Kevin's out flipping the shrimp around. Why would our military have an issue with tattoos? I understand some racist tattoo or some gang tattoo or some but listen. A lot of tattoo work was born in the military,
Sure.
Sailor Jerry, the pinup girls and stuff like that. I don't know why that'd be an issue.
I thought the military had a problem, like if their tattoos were showing, like you could be in your dress garb and still kind of look presentable.
Your dress garb includes a high collar, a jacket, a coat, and gloves. So you can be badass hand tatted out and sleeved like and low neck, some low neck work, and you still look like a presentable Marine.
I mean, I don't think it should be a problem either way.
I don't. I do think it's a problem that 7 out of 10 applicants don't make it.
Well, I think the prescription pill thing is more scary than anything else. That many people can't get into the military because they're on pills.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we prescribing pills for now?
What do you mean what are we prescribing pills for?
Well, I mean, I don't think everybody that's going in there with some kind of addiction to a pharmaceutical actually needs that pharmaceutical.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh, sure, but right, like they're maybe taking some psychotropic drug because they're depressed. Here's Tom. Tom, go ahead.
Hey, Shannon. Thank you. I love your show.
Thank you, Tom.
I'm a 21-and-a-half-year veteran of the United States Army. I was a 31 Bravo, which was an MP, and also a 31 Mike, which is a communications specialist. It's
Excellent.
not that I'm for putting boots on the ground, but we have a great Air Force out there, and we should just blow it, like you said, the bejesus out and make some new parking lots. I'm
Listen,
pretty sure they can use them out there.
We all know, and this is why
because I'm tired of seeing Americans. We had 4 so far. There was 2 British, 2 Japanese, and now all those Egyptians and that one Jordanian. that's just ridiculous that we're just sitting around letting this happen.
Right. I don't understand why in the old days, I would like to think that, a Truman or an Eisenhower or somebody would have said, that's not how we, that's not going to work. And we're going to take some type of action because it is a growing threat over there. And it's a growing threat that's not just over there. It's here. It's, it's everywhere. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if we, and people talk about collateral damage. That's what I like about Ben Carson. You heard of this guy?
Yes.
He's the super conservative, I think, that would do well in the White House because he says that we should not have any rules of war. People say, well, we get carpet bomb over there, but there's collateral damage that violates the rules of war. And he says, listen, having rules of war is silly because if you're going to have rules about war, why not just make a rule that we can have a war? That's the best rule of all.
That's correct.
It makes total sense to me.
Right. The
All right,
other
brother.
thing I want
Yes.
to ask you is I'm also the founder of the foundation that takes care of fallen police officers here in the state of Florida and also in 21 other states that I
You want
founded.
me to get
back
my
in
credit card
May
out and give you a
2008.
donation right now?
And
oh my God.
what I want to do is just let you guys know that we have a T-shirt for sale for the fallen officers' families on our website.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Okay, I got to vet your people first. Hold on. And I got to solve the shrimp. Holy Jesus, mother of God. That was a good piece of shrimp. And normally we don't just let people plug charities, Not that there's anything wrong with yours, but how did you read the paper today with that lady with she had a charity for mentally handicapped kids. It was anyway, she stole $110,000 from the last
$110,000. My God. Oh my Lord.
I'm not saying yours is not legit, sir. I just gotta, Here's quickly, Danny. Get that guy's info on one. Isn't that some great shrimp? Danny, go ahead.
Hey, I've been in the Army Reserve for about 7 years now. I got back from Iraq in 2010 or 2011. And ever since then, the standards have been getting harder and harder, even for us in the military. And, if we can't pass certain PT standards or weight standards or, if we get flagged for, getting in trouble, stuff like that, they're kicking a lot of people out. But I think, no matter how we approach the situation in the Middle East, there's plenty of us out there that are just begging for another deployment. I mean, deployments are being, they're not out there anymore. And as soon as they decide to send people, there's plenty of us that are ready to go. So, whether the Army gets bigger or not, I think there's enough of us in here that if we need to do something, we'd be willing to go ahead and.
I know that the brass the Defense Department wants to kind of beef up adding thousands of members to every different branch of the Army, but with a 3 and 7 making it, it's not a very good 30% success rate. Is it's kind of tough to fill those boots.
Right. I think they're getting down to the number they want and then maintaining. I've had a few cousins that recently joined, and they went through months of trying to go through the recruiting process and going through MEPS and everything. And, because of stupid things that maybe they got in trouble in high school or something, but they are letting people in, I think, just enough to maintain the number that they're looking for.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks for the call, brother. And I appreciate your service, man, too. When you come to think of it, rules of war, because that's the big problem with stuff like ISIS, because they don't fly a flag of a nation of a people that's a group, that's of extremists, is causing collateral damage and violating rules of war, and are there really rules of war?
There shouldn't be.
Yeah, I like Dr. Carson's take. If you're going to have rules about how you can, we talk about our military is going to go to war against your military, and we're going to kill as many of you. This is what war is. You realize we will kill as many of you as we can until one point you go, okay, we'll do what you tell us to do because you've killed so many of us. That's really right. Is that what it is? We've caused so much damage to your infrastructure, killed so many of your people. You have a very slight chance of survival. That's when the war's over. When someone surrenders. It's all about killing. You kill the crap out of the other guy. Kill him as many as you can, quickly as you can, in the most brutal way you can. And think, well, let's have some rules about this. Let's be nice about it. What?
I don't see why you would need to.
I don't want to get political. That's more philosophical, I think, than political.
Yeah. It's Shrimp Tuesdays, man. We're not.
You're right.
You're right. Trying to get too serious
I
here.
just had a beautiful plate of gigantic shrimp put in front of me. 800-771-1025. We're up on a break here. Bill, Pete, Stephen, Dave, and other lines are ringing. Stick with us. We'll get your calls and do the big one at 1 next.
Shannon Burke Show.
This year, I'm taking my 2015 resolutions seriously. First on the list is that deck I've been putting off. Well, when it's warmer out.
Know how to pace your spending each month with PNC Virtual Wallet.
And then there's the trip, Ireland. She'll freak out. The castles, countryside, shepherd's pie. I'd love to surprise her with that.
Know which categories your spending falls in, like travel, restaurants, and more.
And no gym this year. I know it'll get my butt in shape. That titanium road bike I've been eyeing.
Know where there's room to splurge. PNC Virtual Wallet is more than a checking product. It provides insight into your spending habits, so you know how to plan for the year you want.
I'll bike everywhere. Walk the dog, get the paper, to my car.
Now through February 22nd, get up to $300 when you open a select new PNC checking account. Simply establish a qualifying direct deposit and make at least one payment with PNC Online Bill Pay. For all the details, visit pnc.com/checking or stop by your local PNC branch. PNC Bank, for the achiever in you. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Executive Auto Design, the Bay Area's newest car customization center, is now open for business. They're a one-stop shop in fabrication, audio-video installation, and complete customization for all types of vehicles. Want to outfit your new Jeep? New wheels, tires, lift kit? They've got you covered. Join me, Galvin, and 1025 The Bone this Saturday at their grand opening from 10 till noon. They'll have customized cars and Jeeps on display. Plus, we'll have free tickets and prizes from The Bone. Executive Auto Designs is located at 14,066th Street in Largo. Check out their complete automotive restyling at executiveautodesigns.com.
Incredible is reinventing the bar at Bonefish Grill with the new In and On Bar Bites menu starting at $4. It's a new bar menu served every day that's anything but the everyday 9 to 5 la-di-da boring. Incredible serves up Chipotle shrimp sliders, jam-packed with so much flavor, you wonder how it all fits into one single bite. It's small plates and specialty cocktails for every one of your 10,000 taste buds. Yes, even you in the back, Mr. Bitter, pipe down. Try a complimentary order of Chipotle shrimp sliders, mac and cheese bites, or donuts by visiting bonefishgrill.com today. Incredible served daily. At Bonefish Grill, we serve incredible every day. And today, that's our new Incredibowls, like the spicy tuna bowl with sesame-seared ahi tuna that's so fresh you'll sigh, tuna. And our new shrimp pad Thai bowls bring a shrimp to a noodle fight and doesn't think twice. These rice noodles don't stand a chance. All these magical new bowls trick your taste buds into thinking they've traveled halfway around the world when they were seated the whole time. That's called sleight of mouth. Ta-da! Hurry in for our new bowls. Make a reservation at bonefishgrill.com. Incredible served daily.
Have you ever been watching one of those home shows where you see average-looking young couples with an $800,000 budget to buy a house? You think to yourself, what do these people do to be able to afford that? Well, basically, they're just doing what Wall Street does every day, moving and growing money. You want in? Here's your in. Online Trading Academy. They've developed training courses for trading and investing that will allow you to take charge and call your own shots. That way, you'll never get pushed into an investment that's more in someone else's best interest than yours. So if an extra $500 or $1,000 or even $1,500 a month sounds good, then attend a free half-day course and start learning to work the market. They'll even give you a free $247 video course to take home. Call Online Trading Academy at 855-799-TRADE. Maybe we'll see you buying your dream home on TV. 855-799-TRADE. That's 855-799-8723. 855-799-TRADE.
You've seen the low gasoline prices, but have you noticed how low mortgage rates are? 30-year fixed interest rates and APRs in the 3s. 10-year rates and APRs in the 2s. Call New American Funding at 800-827-RATE. 800-827-7283. And listen this weekend to the New American Funding radio show. Sunday morning at 9 on 1025 The Bone. Not all applicants will qualify. Equal housing lender. NMLS 6606. Licensed by the Florida Office of Financial Regulation. License number SMLD 229 and 847.
Brandon Rhymes here, host of the Real Estate Quarterback Show, Sundays at 7 a.m. Tampa Bay's consumer advocate. Text value for a free comparable market analysis to 813-917-1894. 917-1894.
Need a family plan that can keep up with your family? You're in luck.
Introducing America's best unlimited 4G LTE family plan, only from T-Mobile. Get 2 lines of unlimited 4G LTE data for just $100 with any smartphone, like the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, available now for $0 down. And add more family members for just $40 a pop. Unlimited 4G LTE data on our network for the whole family. It's just one more reason people who use the most data choose T-Mobile. So go on, keep those pics posting, movies streaming, and games playing, all with full-speed 4G LTE data that's really unlimited. Think those other guys have a family plan like this? Think again. It's America's best unlimited 4G LTE family plan. 2 lines for just $100, and it's only at T-Mobile.
24 monthly payments of $29.16 and qualifying service required. Total price $699.84. If you cancel wireless service from any become
It's credibility with a capital K. Now, trying his hardest not to say the F word. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show. 1025, the phone I'm trying to find. I'm so bad about this. Oh, it's not going to be there. I'm trying to find the audio cut sheet you so kindly put together for me today. I'll get to it. I'll find it.
I got it right here, too, if you want.
But then you won't have it.
No, it's just right here on the screen.
Oh, well, then screw that. I don't want to waste my time.
Should have saved that piece of paper.
I'm worried about my back pain. It's still there. It's still acute. It's still bad. I laid on a heating pad for a long time last night until I couldn't really take it anymore. And it kind of helped a little while, but man, it's back with a vengeance today. Right?
Has the pain ever let up since you talked about it last time? I mean, that was like a week ago or more.
No, not really. It's just there.
You got to get that checked out, man.
Yeah. Upper, they call it middle right back, upper middle or right middle back pain or something. That's not good. I'm sure I've got an old man try to put a light bulb in the wrong way. Move. Where were we? Too fat and pilled up. That's what we are. And now we're screwed. And we're too soft anymore, too. You know what I mean? I hate to get, this isn't political. We're too fat, we're too pilled up, and we're too soft. Nobody wants to go kick ass anymore, you know? And we sit back and take, well, maybe we need to send them love, or, you know, let's love them.
Let's talk it out.
What's wrong? Why don't we show them more love? Let's be nicer to them. Don't eat. When our women, don't eat pork or bacon. Don't drink any alcohol over there. Don't look at pornography, and let's just be happy. Don't make fun of don't draw cartoons, for the love of God. A couple of calls. I got to do the big 101. We'll get to that for a second. Here is Marcelo. Marcelo, how are you?
Hey, Shannon, how's it going, man?
Going great. How are you?
Good. Former Marine here. I joined in 2005. I was overweight in high school, and I really wanted to join the military, and I had to drop 100 pounds to get in.
Wow, no kidding. Good for you, man.
I think it's more of nowadays it's more of a mindset issue. Like you said, the kids are lazy. You know, they don't want to put the extra effort to join. That's just my take on the whole thing.
You're right. It is laziness by one point, but it's also kind of the wave of, I don't even know what to call it, of tenderness and political correctness and exactly. And there really is, you can't really say war and political correctness in the same sentence, because you can't, it doesn't work. The whole process of war is to kick some ass, man, and get it over with. Listen, we don't have any problems from Japan anymore, do we? That's right.
Not to get too much in it, but I deployed in Fallujah in 2007 and deployed in 2008 to Ramadi in Iraq. And nice. The two tours were totally different. In 2007, it was guns free. We were kicking butt over there and, just try to clear out the insurgency. And in 2008, it all changed politically, and it was night and day. They told us Marines not to shoot. At last resort, we had all these escalation of force, before we can even, kill anybody. And it was ridiculous. Our hands were tied, man.
That sucks.
It was a disgrace.
Right.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, if I was president, my thing would, look, shoot and don't stop shooting until your shooting is no longer needed.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey, thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Thanks, Marcelo.
Hey, thank you, Shannon Burke.
Sir.
Another thing I think that it's attracting, people, the young people to go and enlist is that signing bonus. You see the TV commercials and they're glamorous, they're badass,
kind of money?
they're
Well, how much money did they give you for
they're on
that?
amphibious vehicles. I mean, some of them are like a $30,000 signing bonus in some situations.
And they got to include there somewhere at the end of that thing, you do this and that, and you may be asked to kill some brown people at some point. But anyway, we'll get back to the ball. The rock wall climb is going to be a blast. We'll have a good time.
And we're going to yell at you during boot camp.
Yeah.
Get ready for that.
Please do, as long as you're not offended by the sound of crying babies. 800-771-1025.
You see Joey on 3?
I do the big.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Joey, what Joey is that?
Oh, he's talking about your back problems. I've been trying to tell you this for the longest time.
I don't know. This is an inversion table. Joey, go ahead. Kind of deal. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Shannon, love the show, man. Hey, just wanted to give you a heads up. I've had the back surgery and back pain and stuff, man. I got one of those inversion tables and hang upside down for about 15, 20 minutes a day. That thing helps my back quite a bit.
Yeah. I hear it makes you taller too, over time.
Well,
like half an inch, yeah.
Up to half an inch to an inch, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 6'4", so steadily growing.
Yeah.
Hey man, but get you one. They're a couple $100.
We got one here. Believe it or not, Joey, there's one here. Rick brought his to the studio a long time ago, and it's sitting here off in the entrance. And so it's there. And I do use it occasionally, but not as much as I should probably. You hang upside down for 10 minutes?
Yeah, usually about 10 minutes at a time. At first you got to work your way into it. You'll get all lightheaded.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
not the good lightheaded.
Yeah.
But,
the bad kind. There's a bad kind.
Well, you know. So hey, brother, man, love the show.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it,
brother.
Thank you. Yeah, hit it. Thank you very much for the call. Hey, it's time for the big one at 1. Man, I'm not ready, my big one.
And now,
it's 107,
the biggest
man.
Story of the day. Well, maybe it's not the biggest story. Actually, I don't even know if it's really news. Shannon seems to like it, though. It's Shannon's Big One at 1.
Well, the big one at 1 today comes on the heels of the weekend success of 50 Shades of Grey. I heard some people panic, but then I heard that it did quite well, like $80 million or some such nonsense.
I figured it would do pretty good.
And then yesterday, my wife read it a year or two. Whenever the book came out and shared clips of it, we tried stuff, blah. It was fantastic. Don't get me wrong. And Kevin mentioned yesterday that his girl, and by the way, he's not in here because he's cooking shrimp right now. Thank God. It's glorious. That Master Bavaria shrimp. Jesus. He mentioned his girl was reading it. And then his girl found out that her mom was reading it. And then her mom, that would be a creepy thing to have a discussion with your mom, right?
Yeah, I don't want to have that talk.
And then it came to me that my daughter often goes to, she slips into R-rated movies with her friends from time. I've taken her to R-rated movies, and I instantly sent her a text. And I said, "You were not allowed to see this movie." She says, "Okay, I wasn't planning to." I said,
do you believe that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I really do.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't think.
How old is she now?
15. Man, 15, just turned 15 in December. And here's another thing about the 50 Shades of Grey, because that's I think there needs to be things, and I don't know how you accomplish it, that the media feeds us, or that we can read, or we can absorb, or we can see, or we can entertain ourselves with, that really does make some separation. I hate to sound like a fuddy-duddy, but this is really not appropriate for young girls to watch. Listen, there are a lot of grown women out there right now that say it's tantamount to sexual abuse of women. But look, if that's what they want, there's plenty of guys that are obliged that that's how they want their sex. Obviously, it's not abuse, because they both like it, they both want it. But there needs to be a better separation there. Oh, you play cut 3. Here we go.
Cut 3.
Talking about it's permeating.
Over Target stores selling 50 Shades of Grey merchandise.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Cheryl, the movie 50 Shades of Grey is sparking a cottage industry of romantic toys and aids that tie in with the movie. But one big retailer is now taking heat for cashing in. Target stores are selling licensed 50 Shades memorabilia, from blindfolds to candles to vibrating.
That's way too much.
Never mind.
The
But a
dildos.
viral
Say
photo
it.
on Facebook shows these items right next to children's toothpaste and toothbrushes at one store.
There's a little Angry Birds.
It's like, a Fred Flintstone toothbrush and then a dildo.
Well, we went into 3 tri-state stores, however, and as you can see, the products were right where they should be, next to adult health products. There's really not much problem with that. If you'll be in the
second round of shrimp just came up.
My point is, oh, by the way, don't buy your sex stuff at Target. Go to Planet X, 9921 Adama Drive. I don't even know that they do the licensed shade of gray, 50 Shades of Gray stuff, but trust me, the guys at Planet X have been doing this long before this book. They know what they're doing. That type of stuff, I don't think, should permeate young. Yeah,
No, and
right.
you're putting it right in their face too when you go to Target, because everybody brings their family there. You walk up and down the aisles, and now you have 50 Shades of Gray things. If anything, you're sparking interest in your little kid, 9, 10, 11 years old. Now they want to know what these toys are next to the toothbrushes.
What was the book? By the way, that piece of shrimp was the. Yeah, it's already eaten near the break, so I'm not doing this because
Yeah, sorry about that.
I mean, I'm just as guilty. That was phenomenal. Oh my God.
I don't know. I think I'm liking the grilled ones a little bit better.
Nah, buddy.
No, buddy.
You like these ones better?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's fantastic right there.
I mean, I'm not trying stuff that hasn't already been,
Proven.
Proven.
Man, that's fantastic. What was the book? Kevin, you're closer to my age, although I'm older than you. There was a book that was out when I was in high school or junior high that all the girls were reading, and it was very risque, and it talked about a guy who had a penis named Ralph. He named his wiener, and there was man with a penis. He named it Ralph, and that was part of the thing. And all the girls were talking about it. What's the name of that book?
Forever by Judy Blume.
Is that it?
Forever, I think it's called.
Penis named Ralph.
Yeah.
Was that was the rage of its time?
Yeah, all the girls talked about it. I would hate for the 50 Shades of Grey. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know that I will. I won't see it in the theater. I might wank it or get it somewhere down the line. But I understand what it's about.
Yeah,
I get it. But I don't know that I want my 15-year-old daughter seeing
15?
it.
No,
Yeah,
hell no.
but it's right there. Just like, you're making shrimp. You didn't hear this, but I was talking about how you said your girl was reading the book, and then she found out her mother was reading the book, and then she's like, okay, I can't talk to my mother about the book.
That's happening to a lot of people.
Yeah, but now I'm thinking I haven't seen the movie, but I've read enough about the book. I know enough about it, and I've read it, parts of it, and almost immediately yesterday when you said that, I thought to myself, I made myself a note to send my daughter a text that you are not allowed to see this movie. And she's like, okay, I wasn't planning on it anyway. I said, all right, good. Yeah. All right. That's how
she might see it. Actually, she might see it and laugh. She might think it's funny.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But
do women really want to get tied up? Is that what it is?
I mean, I don't know that every woman wants that, but like every woman wants to see this movie. Dude.
Every woman, let me trust me. I don't care who you are. Every woman, the one that someone might fight it, but everyone wants to at some point be treated that way during sex in a rough manner where it's just like a guy just taking her. Yeah. Everyone.
Oh yeah. I don't have any interest in being submissive though.
No,
I don't want anybody to stomp my nuts.
No.
Slap me around with some pantyhose.
No.
Man, I was smiling with a shrimp in my
Make
hand.
me crawl around on my knees and beg for it. What kind of crap is that?
Got you on a leash.
Yeah.
So, and now you, if you can buy Target stuff at Target related to, they really say that you can buy products there. They're licensed 50 Shades of Grey products, like a tie-up deal, a whip,
ropes, and
vibrators.
Something
I'm assuming Benoit balls because they're a big part of that movie.
They're not selling Benoit balls at Target.
That's what
they may be a personal massager.
That book will make you want to go get a few sets of Benoit balls. I'm here to tell you. You'll try each one out, different sizes.
That might have been the best thing to come out of this movie.
Benoit balls?
Yeah.
You're bringing them back?
Work that thing out.
800-771-1025.
Do they make noise like the stress balls?
You can get ones that are like those metal Boding balls you hold in your hand. Yeah, you can get those.
Huh.
Yeah. Strengthen your snapper.
I like to know when she's coming. Walking in.
All right, that's my big one at 1. That's all I got for you.
Shannon's big one at 1.
He filed big one.
A really big
you want? All right, that's it. It's over. That's it? I'm shutting it down.
Quick break here. We'll return. I'll get some phone calls. I want to read you a story. You know how sometimes you hear guys that get a ticket, Kevin, and they go, "I protest this ticket," and in order to protest it, I will pay my ticket in pennies, and they take buckets of pennies or
a wagon full of them.
or something like that. Well, this guy here, he refused to pay a ticket that he pretty much agrees he was guilty of getting, but he thought the fine was too high. It was originally just under $500. He tried to pay it with a check handwritten out on a piece of wood.
Oh yeah,
they wouldn't accept it.
Oh, but that's legal.
Well, they wouldn't accept it, and this is like 10 years later. He spent $15,000 fighting, paying a $497 fine. When I get back, I'll give you an update on his story.
Shannon Burke Show.
To this. No, it's a scam.
I am Special Agent James Allen. I'm with the DEA.
Carmen, call the supposed DEA.
This is Special Agent Harry Summers.
Listen, officer, can I be honest with you about something?
Yes.
I bought illegal drugs. I bought bongs. I bought a shoulder-to-air missile one time. I bought certain sexual devices. I bought an octopus from Syria one time that spits the black.
All right,
black
now you're going over it.
I bought an Afghani child. It died, and I didn't have it very long. But I buried it in my garden, and my garden's growing the biggest cucumbers ever. Sir. Hello?
It's the Mike Calta Show. Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
Sun Toyota employee pricing sale has been extended. Everyone pays what the employees pay, and no $9.95 dealer fee. Employee pricing now through March 2nd. Online 24/7 at suntoyota.com.
Mike Calta here for Dr. Bassin and TampaHairMD.com. If you got up this morning and ran your fingers through your hair and you realize you're losing more and more hair, now is the time to get into Dr. Bassin's office. Go to TampaHairMD.com and see all about the NeoGraft technology, a painless, scarless procedure in which they take your own hair and create new growing hair. Dr. Bassin's team at HairMD continues their commitment to provide natural-looking hair restoration with the safest, most effective technologies available. And now they have the ARTIST robotic hair restoration. All this amazing technology under one roof. There is no other clinic anywhere in the state of Florida that offers both technologies. Hair restoration isn't a one-size-fits-all, and Dr. Bassin's team will match your goals, lifestyle, hairline, and hair type to the technology that's right for you. Go to TampaHairMD.com right now and set up a free consultation. And if you decide to get the procedure, mention the Mike Calta Show, and they'll give you $1,000 off. Go to TampaHairMD.com and get on your way to a new, thicker head of hair. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
This weekend on The Bone, in-depth tips on how to save you money on mortgages, credit cards, personal loans, and more. It's Saving Thousands with Robert Palmer. Saturday mornings from 8 to 10 a.m. on 102.5 The Bone.
Stop by Circle K and grab a limited edition Tampa Bay Lightning refillable mug for just $4.99 and get 49-cent refills of your favorite fountain drink for the rest of this hockey season. Discounts for select Lightning games inside every cup. Circle K and the Bulbs. What else do you need?
This weekend on The Bone.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley from You Ought to Know. Feel like a flat tire when it comes to your knowledge about cars? Send me an email today at steve@yououghttoknow.com and I'll be happy to help.
You Ought to Know. Saturday mornings from 10 to noon on 102.5 The Bone.
Amsoil Arena Cross, fueled by Monster Energy, and brought to you by Metro PCS. 1-800-ASK-GARY and your Southern Ford dealers. Ricky Carmichael's Road to Supercross fires into Tampa for the first time ever. Super Value seats are just $10, or save more with a buy one Super Value ticket, get one free deal. Only with a voucher from area Metro PCS locations. See voucher for restrictions and details. Get tickets now at the box office and Ticketmaster. Additional fees apply. This Saturday, Amalie Arena.
1, 2, 3. Plan a celebrity cruises modern luxury vacation in the Caribbean. 4 to 14 night sailings from South Florida with rates starting at just $349. Book an ocean view or higher stateroom and enjoy free beverage packages, free gratuities, or up to $300 to spend on board. Call now to find out how to get all 3 offers valued at up to $2,010. This is a limited time offer, so book now. Visit celebritycruises.com, call 1-800-CELEBRITY, or contact your travel agent. Offer applies to select sailings. Taxes, fees, and port expenses are additional. Other restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Malta.
Before I posted a picture of my friend at his bachelor party,
I should have known to check who follows my posts. I also should have known about privacy settings. I did not. Now I know. Just like I should have known that Geico has a 97% customer satisfaction rating and has a local agent here in Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater. No wonder they're the #1 auto insurer in Florida. We should all know these things. Now I know. And now you know. And now my friend's mom knows too much.
Geico. Thank you, Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater, for making us #1.
Now that you know Geico has a local agent in your area, sit back, relax, and let me tell you just how they could help. Our Geico agents run locally owned and operated businesses and could help tailor your policy to your specific needs, whether you're looking to insure your car, motorcycle, or RV. Did you sit back? Are you relaxed knowing help is so close? Now pay attention. You're driving.
Geico. To get a free rate quote, go to geico.com. Then buy online, over the phone, or at your local office.
At Bright House Networks, we know how to take care of our friends. That's why we introduced Echo, the ultimate home network solution that gives you more connections in more places around your house and can eliminate Wi-Fi dead zones. So whether you're gaming, streaming, downloading, or just day-to-day interneting, you'll have better bandwidth always. It's what friends do. Experience the power of Echo, only from Bright House, and discover what's new at letsconnect.com. Serviceable areas only. Some restrictions apply. Product and price of equipment and services subject to change.
NASCAR fans, it's time to get charged up with New Holland. As the official agricultural equipment sponsor of NASCAR, New Holland is giving race fans the opportunity of a lifetime by offering the chance to win tickets to the Daytona 500. Visit your participating New Holland dealer to receive a free portable phone charger to keep you charged up on race day, a special equipment offer, and the chance to win tickets to the season opening race of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, the Daytona 500. To enter, visit Southwest Florida Tractor at 6150 Porter Road on Thursday, February 19th from noon to 2. Offer good while supplies last.
Right now on the 102.5 The Bone app.
Check out the Bone featured cut of the day. It's on the app right now. Laura Jane Grace, the lead singer of Against Me, was a dude named Thomas and is now a very, very sensitive lady named Laura. She got mad at me and hung up on me, much like old-ass Judge Judy did. Find out why and hear the whole conversation on the Bone featured cut of the day right now.
If you missed it, or just feel like having your mind blown again, download the 102.5 The Bone app. Click on the Mike Calta Show button.
Seconds and I got
Yeah, I know it's a girl's name. But are you gonna tell him? It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show, 102.5 The Bone. Look who's in the studio. Justin from Cigar City Brewery. What is up, brother?
How are you guys doing, man?
Yeah, we're better now, buddy.
All right. I brought some supplies for you.
Oh, good to see you, man. A lot to talk about with your beer, the whole beer deal.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me. It's going to be a good time today.
My pleasure. What's new over there?
We are under construction once again. We are building a large packaging cooler.
I saw the brewery you're talking about between here and Tampa. Tampa and Orlando.
Yeah, in Lakeland there. That's the brew hub.
The brew hub where people can just go in there and go, look, I want to brew my beer. And you rent the facility or portions of it or whatever you need. You throw your barleys and your hops and your waters in there and you burl it up and you make some beer.
Yeah. It's I don't know if they'll do it quite for individuals yet. They're looking at breweries that need some more capacity. So we are actually going over there and we've moved production of some of our core brands over there.
Really?
Yeah, that way we can use their equipment and still max out our equipment and continue to make more beer.
Because it's really expensive to build a brewery. It's like cost prohibitive as hell.
Yeah, it's a lot of stainless steel, and that isn't cheap. Specialized labor, of course, as well. It's a very capital intensive business.
Do all of your brewers down there have beards? Because apparently, if you're in the craft brewer industry,
you got to have a fine beard.
You've got to have a guy back there that's got a beard, a big long beard.
Yeah, I'm probably one of the few guys in the entire industry that doesn't have a beard.
But they got to have a guy like you to go in and do some sales. So you'll scare women away and get the brand out a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
I take the meeting with Publix and then what have you.
Yeah,
they let me in those doors.
Yeah, because if Mr. Publix walks into a room and it's like long beard guy,
man,
can't do business with
This
that.
guy
Man.
just want to drink some beer. Look at him.
So we
I got a grocery chain to run here, buddy. I don't just sit around and drink beer all day. Shave your beard off, buddy.
Yeah, we bring the bearded guy with us for some authenticity, and then I'll speak to Mr. Publix.
Oh, okay. So he goes out and goes, hey, and he's got the leather overalls on. Beer.
Yeah, that's more authentic that way.
He's got
you
like always has suds on his mustache.
That's pretty much how it goes. I mean, they do have to taste the product to make sure it's moving along just right.
God, what a great industry. You know, and what we're talking about, that Super Bowl ad where Bud took a stab at all.
They were like gloating.
Well, they get to listen. Budweiser's at a American institution, kind of wank, you know, or used to be, or you know,
American history.
Yeah, it's got a big chunk of American history.
Yeah, but they're no longer.
Yeah,
yeah.
They're Interbrew, but they're. I mean, I don't know why you start dogging other beer. Craft beer,
the small guys
are they? Then now they have to see you as competition, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we are taking market share from them on a daily basis, but it's such a small amount. It's you know, I hate to say inconsequential to what they're doing, but I mean, we're eroding it little by little, and it's all the craft brewers collectively are taking that market share from them. So they definitely are aware of us now. Where, you know, before they used to act like we didn't exist.
Yeah, hurrah, yeah, hurrah. Their entire businesses that are built around. You know, they're very successful beer joints that you can't even say the name of the big three brewers in there. I mean, there's nothing related to them, you know, at all. They can beat you up legally.
Yeah, I mean, it's
if you order a Budweiser or something from them. You know, that's just the way a lot of people are now.
Yeah, I mean, people are starting to care where their beer is made and what ingredients are going into it and who owns it.
And what a crappy time. That happened about the same time big brewers started to care less and less about it and mass produce it more and more, you know.
Yeah,
and just spend your money on bikini-clad babes for you know, spiffy ads.
That was exactly their whole plan. They stopped talking about the liquid and just started talking about the marketing, the bikini babes, and the experience you're going to have.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at these jugs. Coors Light, big boobs.
That's exactly what it came down to.
Hey, it works, you know?
I mean, it gets our attention, right?
Right.
But I'll look at those ads and then go drink a beer I want to enjoy.
Right. and that's what I think is changing is tastes. You know, people what they expect out of getting a beer. You know, it's a little different now. This generation is completely different.
It's pretty exciting because there's kids now coming up. When I say kids, 21 years
like
age
14,
and
15
older.
Years old.
Yeah.
You know, and they take a first sip of beer, they just go, woo! And then we get them hooked on it, and they got to come back for it. So.
The kids now, though, their first experience is going to be with craft beer and made locally.
What was your first beer ever? Can you remember it right now? What
Mine
brand? Yeah.
was Old Milwaukee's Best.
Wow, really? Mine?
No, Old Milwaukee's Red, the regular, excuse me.
No kidding.
Yeah, I don't even think Best was around back then, was it?
Mine was a Stroh's.
Fire brewed.
A Stroh's out of Houston, Texas, in an old cooler my dad took on a fishing trip like 2 weeks prior, swimming in water, rusty bottle cap, 85 degrees.
Oh, you finished the whole thing?
The whole thing.
You're a real man.
Yeah.
I definitely was
sick as a dog
sip.
that night. Yeah.
How old were you think?
I think I was 13, 14.
Yeah,
hot beer.
Yeah, hot Stroh's. Then I found out where my dad kept the cold Stroh's out in the garage fridge. And I would hit those up.
What a summer, huh?
The summer of '74.
Rusty bottle caps and warm beer.
There was a Stroh's brewery in Tampa. That's where Yingling's
Really?
at now. They
No
own
kidding.
that brewery that Yingling's in now for a while.
Wow.
So yeah, some of those nostalgic brands are kind of coming back. The owners of PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon, they've bought a lot of.
How's
those.
that all of a sudden hit PBR? I mean, they came back from nowhere.
They came back strong.
That's
Hipsters brought them back.
It's purely an ad campaign, though.
Fat guys and beards.
Yeah.
Flannel shirts.
Flannel
Brought 'em back.
shirts.
Yeah.
Poor college kids.
Jam bands.
Tight jeans. Short hair.
Fixed gear bicycles, all of that.
Fixed gear
Those are ridiculous too.
Rolled up cuffs and those and some kind of boots, you know, some kind of hiking boot deal.
Thrift store boot, right?
Listen, there's a place down the street. You know the name of the place. I'm not going to mention because I like it, but that's every third guy in there. If you look normal, you're out of place in there. It's like, hey man, hey, where's your beard? Where's your beard, man? What's the deal?
You know, I love that place.
You'll have
but
later
if you
hoses
go
on?
in and talk about beer, you're accepted, even though you're not looking in the same costume the rest of them are wearing.
Right.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah.
speak the language of beer, or at least show some interest in, drinking, good beer.
Yeah, they'd love to talk beer with you. That's what you guys have in common, even though you're not wearing the tight roll fixed gear bicycle look. You know?
And everyone there has gone through a beer school. What's the name of it?
Oh, well, all Cicerone beer server certified.
They're all certified.
Yes,
certified beer people. Did you know that?
I did not know.
They got a certification now.
Oh.
It's kind of like sommeliers for wine.
Right.
There's the Cicerone certification in the beer
Cicerone.
industry.
So it's
Cicerone.
so all these tasting experts, you gotta have a weird name, right?
Cicerone.
Cicerone.
Well, it's fancy, right?
Would you say I am a Cicerone or I'm a Cicerone certified specialist or
I am beer server certified.
beer server certified?
Then there's certified Cicerone and then master Cicerone.
You could be a master Cicerone.
Yeah. What do you gotta do to do that?
Honestly, I don't know if I got the schooling for that.
Really?
That's a serious test. There's like
That's
almost
the
8 of them in the
snobbiest.
world.
What?
Yeah,
8
seriously.
of them, and they're all fat and got a beard. Every damn one of them.
I think they all got beards. Even the one woman, I think she has a beard too.
Beer appreciation brings out some odd characters. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
fun people.
Most of them, yeah.
They're very serious about it.
There's definitely that sect that lives in their mother's basement and has to take a sip of every beer ever made in the world,
Right.
which is fun.
Right.
Except for they don't.
And they seem to brag. I drank a beer yesterday so foul I could barely swallow it.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
They got to be better than you somehow.
Yeah. It had 200. I was drunk after a sip. 200% alcohol.
I know guys like that.
It was
They
on
order
fire
weird weird beers off the internet.
Oh, yeah.
They never
Yeah.
taste. They
Yeah.
just read about them. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna order that.
Well, then you got to keep them in your cellar, aka your crisper, at the bottom of the fridge.
Let me go to the cellar.
Yeah, we don't have many cellars here in
Mom,
Florida.
the celery's all of my beer. Damn it.
Yeah.
I go to. I can't compete. I don't have that knowledge of that. That depth like that. But I do like to find a type of beer I enjoy. Shop around different brewers that make that type of beer, and then and then move on to another one.
Yeah, I mean that's what's fun about the hobby, and there's so many breweries opening up with over 3,000 now in America.
Oh,
you can stick with IPAs because I know you like the hoppier beers, right?
Yep.
And you could try thousands of different ones.
Our friend Cynthia from New York says her favorite bar owner from Tap and Barrel in New York carries highlight up there at that place in New York.
That's awesome. And New York has always been a great partner of ours. They're a more mature craft beer market in the city than we are here in Florida. And they've been carrying our products.
Oh, she doesn't need her head any bigger. Oh, she's more mature. Yeah, that's right. We're more mature.
Well, they're the original hipsters. They came out of Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, I guess so. What is that there? You got to take it.
This is the prereqs and the exam details for becoming a master Cicerone.
We
Good
have
Lord. How long does it take? You have one?
No. We have a guy that our
But yeah, like lease one. They're probably very expensive.
Well, it's funny you say that. No, our tasting room general manager Neil is studying for the test. He has to
be a master Cicerone.
To be a master Cicerone, he's currently certified Cicerone, and I think the test is in Chicago. He'll fly out there, and it's like a 3-day long test.
Like what's on the what's the process? What's on the test?
I know there's essays, there's practical knowledge. You might
An
have
essay about beer, or is it like philosophy of beer?
Honestly, I haven't seen the syllabus for the master course, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if
You haven't seen the syllabus yet?
I have not. It's, it's above my
I haven't
head.
seen the syllabus either.
You're gonna have to give Buddy a raise when he gets that. Yeah.
Hey, we'll talk. We want to keep him around for sure. He's been a great addition, and it's honestly exciting. I was excited for him even to have the fortitude to even want to take the test. It's like that hard of a test that you just.
I want to. Yeah, if there's
that?
only 8 guys, are there really truly only 8 or something?
If
Small.
It's under 20 for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what good are they? I mean, once you are a master Cicerone, what do you do?
I mean, they could work with restaurants to set up the beer menus. Literally, like how there's sommeliers setting up wine menus and pairing with the food.
Yeah.
I mean, that is all part of our industry.
And you'll never pay for another beer in your life.
That's true. Yeah,
that's
true.
Master over there. His beer's on me.
That's like the guy that is the food critic,
Pretty much. You can write, of course.
So
that's your resume.
Okay, so that's what your resume. So you wouldn't make a living, or would you make a living as a master Cicerone?
Well, that might get your foot in the door to the job you want to make your living. I don't think you're just going to be paid, to be a master Cicerone walking around.
Yeah, just walking around.
Yeah, just throwing money at
Cicerone
everywhere.
in the house.
Everybody give me 20.
What you drinking? Oh, Cicerone. Don't let him see you drinking that.
That's $1 more because he's going to pay.
Cicerone's here, man. He got a little straw just sampling everybody. What is that? Get out of here. That's what I would do.
That'd be a badass career if you could work that in.
I mean, what would you be, like a banker and be a master Cicerone on the side, or
there are people that like do this for a hobby. You know, it's just they want more knowledge. You know,
it's almost like the guy that grows his mustache out and the way out to here with the curly cute thing and goes to the contest, but he's a professional. You know, he's a
mustache man.
Mustachier, but there's really no money in it.
Yeah, but it looks good on your business card, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, like bars and pubs will hire a cicerone, a master cicerone, so they can like they can help people pair their beers with foods at different, at restaurants and things like that. Like you can go to this guy, he'll be at the pub and ask him, "Hey, this is what I'm looking for," and he'll pair that beer with your taste.
Okay, now that sounds like a hustle.
When we have like you make a Cicerone app on your phone, and you're about to sit down to a cheeseburger and bring up Siri Cicerone and say, "I'm about to have a cheeseburger. What do what is it?
What do you think?
It's just a hoppy IPA." Is that what we're talking about here?
I mean, yeah, pairing with like a James Beard award-winning chef and finding these unique ingredients.
Well, see, the James Beard award-winning chef. After that, he has, he went to CIA in New York City. He's a James Beard. After that, he's got all that on his resume. And any restaurant that he puts his name on is going to be an instant success. And be a huge, and he'll make the goofiest looking food, but it'll be fantastic and reviewed and all, and he's set for life.
Yeah, and then, breweries will know that particular establishment is going to take care of their beer and serve it in the proper glassware and take care of it. So there's a lot of respect given with that knowledge that the master will.
Wash the glass with a glass wash deal.
Yes, sir.
That's very popular these days, isn't it?
You want to make sure to get any of that soap residue off.
Yeah.
Wash, fill up.
And I was just impressed with the mountains turning light blue.
800-771-1025. You're here for a while, right?
Yeah, I'm hanging, man, as long as you have me.
We play a fun game when we get back to give away some stuff I want you to play. We just guess stuff, how much it costs on Craigslist. It's pretty funny.
Oh, all right.
We'll help give away some prizes, and then I'm going to talk about there's some legal schmiegel beagle going on in the beer brewing industry in Florida.
Yeah, we're working some stuff up on Capitol Hill. When I take off here, I'm headed to Tallahassee, so we can talk about that for sure.
So what are you going to get up there and get in there and hear ye, right?
I am going to testify in a House committee and
about
a Senate
beer?
committee about beer.
Yeah,
but testify.
But you're going to go to Guthrie's first, right?
I'll get a gut box on the way. Come on, I'm going to Tally.
The Shannon Burke Show. If you like your stand-up comedy with a side of loud rock music and more beer than you can possibly drink, then there's a pretty good chance you've been waiting for something like this your entire life. Budweiser presents the Mike Calta Brouhaha, featuring comedians Artie Lang, Jim Norton, and Robert Kelly.
I just love food. I love going to restaurants. They're always happy to see you. They know fat people to show.
Is it enough where it gets you, you get to get away, or is it like a hassle? It's a get away the first day, maybe the second, and then it's like, shit, I'd rather just be home. Right. Yeah. I mean, I get to go do awesome shit. Hey, shit, you still want to be all over the world making badass shit. Right. Yeah, but it's like, man, I could be home with the wife and kids, going to hang out with my friends. That's what you're saying. Yeah. So even though it's cool, it's still away from you. Yeah, there's no way to say it sucks. I'm not saying that at all, but yeah, your regular people and your regular routine, I'd rather go out here with you after day two than some, Like I always want, that's why I asked you if it's too much, because I've always wanted a job where I travel a little bit, but not like where it's like, oh man, I wish I was home. Just like a change of pace type of thing. It's a little bit more than that. A little bit more than change of pace. Okay, hold up. Shannon Burke Show. I had a buddy that he was in town. What's your name, Brian? 2 weeks out of the month, and then out of town 2 weeks out of the month. All right, Ron. Hang on. He switched that up for being in town Monday through. Well, no, being out of town Monday through Friday, and being home on the weekends. Oh, it sucked. Yeah. Are you doing any stand-up or anything anymore? Nah, man, I hate stand-up. Yeah. You did it for a little bit, didn't you? I did it. Yeah. I thought I was gonna fall in love with it. I did. It seemed like it wasn't that I wasn't good at it, it's just that I wasn't having any fun at it. Yeah. People would ask me to come do gigs and then just be like, I'm not interested. Yeah. It became where I'd rather go do other stuff with friends than to go out. Yeah. But to make what was pretty easy money. But if you didn't like it, like why would you routinely go do something you didn't like to do? Like why would you do that? If you can't put a price on it, you don't like it. So, but I'm not saying I wouldn't do it again. I just kind of
If you don't get all that stuff, you're like, why you're
I like doing this. I like doing radio and podcasts. Like I don't
Yeah,
have
it's
like
instant. You're not like you could write something, but it's a lot of it off the top of your head, and you say it, and it's new material at the very next sentence.
and I don't have like an extra. I don't have like all this extra desire to like something else I need to go say after I get off work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you get to say it all.
Yeah, I can kind of say it here. I don't need to. I really think it's two totally different animals.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of people assume, oh, well, you're funny guy on the radio, you can be funny guy.
Oh, it's different,
two
man.
totally different.
Writing a joke and then you're spitting off the top of your head a joke is.
Oh, definitely. Because the writing thing, you don't even know. You don't know what that's going to be.
Sorry, I got a little warm there, fellas. Just turned the air on. I didn't realize it was 75 degrees. Are you done here, buddy? Don't leave one of these shrimp deal tails left behind here. This whole place will. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I dropped a couple.
I don't keep up too much, but obviously we're a man short here. What's up with crazy ass fellow these days?
He doesn't work for us anymore. He's back to work for Bubba. I never really hired him to work here. He just kind of started showing up, and I said, "Listen, I don't really have the budget."
Yeah.
But I said, "So I threw him a couple $100 here and there.
Yeah.
You know, I would give him 100 to 150 just for gas for helping out in this prep." I said, "I appreciate it." I thought he was going to hang around until we're getting ready to do a renegotiation deal, and he was going to hang around and wait for that.
Yeah.
But he couldn't wait, I guess. So you know.
So he's back to working for Bubba?
In a weird way, he's not moving down there. Is he? You're driving down?
No, I think he's driving. He's
doing nothing, and Bubba's still by the
this week. He said he's covering the race for Bubba.
And also, you know, Bubba's here on 103.1 The Wolf now in the morning too. So there's some stuff that he's going to be doing to allegedly compete with Ross and the Monster.
Man, that guy.
He has been around the block.
Yeah, man, he really has. And I guess you get at some point you give it to him for like always hanging in there, but then you gotta like, what is the definition of insanity? Keep doing the same thing and thinking it's gonna change.
That's the thing going on.
And if you're doing so, and you still have things to do before your guests
Is Bo still out of Tampa, like in the same studio?
Yeah, his own facility on just on a different frequency.
Yeah, because that was near the brewery.
Really?
Yeah, you were real close to the brewery.
That's where we did the meet and greet. Oh yeah, we weren't far.
Yeah. Real close, actually, probably. I don't know, 10, 15 minutes away max.
Karen did not want to play live.
No, she said she had a stroke and she stuttered, so she doesn't want to.
Oh, that's better. That's the best radio.
I don't want to tell them. I'm like, I got what you.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, right.
I asked him to testify, man. What is it about specifically?
Well, it's funny. We're gonna strategize tonight of like what topics we need to cover, but basically just talk about our business and how a law that they may propose could really affect us. And
what's the law?
Right now, it's kind of weird because the House bill and the Senate bill haven't matched up yet, which I'm learning so much.
What is the
about.
bill?
Well, we're trying to get the 64-ounce growler passed again, as usual. We're trying to get there's language that says, to have a tasting room, we have to be promoting tourism, and it says we need to have other structures. So the bill is changed, and the other structure would be the brewery as what's promoting tourism. I mean, we literally are getting people from all over the world. Yeah. We can prove that we're yeah. And then we're a tourism state. Everyone's coming here for tourism. And the other thing is we'd like it so you could go sample a beer, like you could go try High Life at Publix. But right now it's illegal to try a beer at Publix. So you could have wine, or you could even have 151 rum, take a sample of that, but not a beer.
And you suppose that's a big three brewery type deal?
Yeah, it's been carried over because everyone knows what Bud Miller Coors tastes like. So laws are like they don't want you trying other things. Yeah. But supposedly
don't try that.
The big
IPA
brewers are on our side.
Grab the bill of Bud Light.
They have other beers that they need you to try.
Well, they're all failed attempt at trying to, they'll never be able to knock off a craft brew. It's not going to fucking happen.
They can't buy cool.
You get to cut them open and then tell us how they died, all while trying not to think about them popping their eyes open and lunging off the table at you when they come back to life.
He might look like James Hetfield, but he sounds like Barry White. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show, 102.5 The Bone. Justin is here from Cigar City Brewery, our favorite. I'm really I'm a high life guy. You know, I was turned on. You guys turned me on to it. That's what I go to Fiddler's. That's what I have now. That's my go-to beer.
High Life's your beer?
That's my deal. That's my jam.
Well, literally on my drive out, I grabbed a case off the packaging line, so it's about 2 hours old if you're thirsty.
No way. Is it cold?
Are you ready for a cold High Life?
All in the interest of promoting tourism in the state of Florida. Yes, I think we should.
Of course, let me get you one.
Must.
And I'm also going to ask you to play some Need Gone. I think you'll like it. It's a fun game.
Oh,
should we put it in this glass? These glasses, they were.
You got to put it in the glass.
Well, it's been properly beer cleaned. Is it beer cleaned?
It's been.
You just got a little. It's good to go.
Oh yeah, Cigar City glass.
Have you ever been to a bar where they still hand wash the glasses?
Oh yeah, most bars hand wash.
I want the triple sink. I want the automatic.
If you're in a bar, if you're in a bar with a restaurant, yeah, they'll have a dishwasher. But you're just in a bar, you're getting hand washed.
Have you checked out this cooler? That's a badass cooler.
Oh yeah, is that a Yeti?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a problem with Yetis.
You don't like them?
No,
you have an addiction to them. Oh.
Yeah, I have like a. It's kind of like the ladies like handbags.
Right.
That's your thing.
You got a Yeti thing.
I've got a.
Rick, go ahead, show your Yeti.
So,
Look here.
So wait a minute. You can't just have a regular bag with your beer. You got to be sporting a Yeti.
Yeah.
Walking through, right?
Rick's like that. He got a Yeti tumbler. Look at that. He can't afford the bag, but he does have the tumbler.
I love this thing.
I got one or two of those as well. You put your ice in there in the morning. And there's ice in there all day long.
All day long.
That's awesome. That might be a good beach bag.
Yeah, that's the soft cider, man. That'll keep your ice cold for days.
What's that baby run?
Ooh.
So now
we're gonna be going out publicly.
Are you Yeti certified to talk about this thing?
If not, I should be.
He's a Yetteroni.
I should have stock in the company.
All right.
That's $1,000, huh? Right there.
No, it's probably a little over 300 though. But I think my wife is listening. I don't tell her how much we spend on.
It's all
Yeti.
No, it's all riding off on your taxes. It's like headphones for radio.
Oh, good point. Yeah, so
have a cooler.
$300-$400.
Wow.
No, it's just over $300, I think, but it'll last all day.
That's what you got to tell her.
Something else. Yeah. You'll last all day because.
Yeah.
All right. Let's play Need Gone, and then we'll talk about some of the legal stuff. More of the.
Do I need to know
growlers.
the rules to this game?
Yeah. Here's the rule.
Ain't no rule.
We're gonna. The rule is there ain't no rules. Can you put the pictures up on here as well?
Yeah, put them up here.
It's called Need Gone because if you go look at Craigslist, the people put Need Gone if they want something to be sold right away. It's not grammatically correct, doesn't make any sense, but it's always that it's become a common, the common nomenclature of Craigslist. I got a beat up bass boat Need Gone.
Matter of fact, I actually just sold something of mine over the weekend, and the only reason I'm convinced the only reason why I sold it is because I added Need Gone in the title.
Yeah, you got to do it in the title. Okay,
put Need Gone up there gives your item curb appeal.
All right.
Yeah, it really does. It's an eye catcher.
So he'll tell you what it is. We'll show you a picture where you each take a stab at what he wants.
So if you put Need Gone though, do you open yourself up to like some heavy negotiations because they know you're desperately trying to get rid of it?
Exactly. Yeah. Need Gone.
So you need it gone to put that on there.
And if you go up, he say he wants 500, and you call him up and go, man, I'll give you 40. He goes, man, I can't do it. And you say, well, you don't need Gone then.
Yeah, you don't need Gone then.
False advertising. You don't sound like you need a gun at all. All right, here let's see. I'm going to play for Karen. She does not want to play live, but I'll play for you, Karen, if that's all right.
That is great.
All right, hang on 1 second. Here, who do you want to play for, Kevin?
I'll play for Randall.
We're playing for Randall. Randall, Need Gone. Kevin will play for you. Was that satisfactory?
All right.
All right. And who do you want to play for, Justin?
I'll do Ron.
You are going to play for Ron. Ron, Justin will play for you. All right. Now, we don't need anyone to play live today, do we?
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
We're good to go.
All right. Let's play Need Gone.
When you've got that you or no one else wants, that's when you post it on Craigslist under Need Gone. And that's when we guess how much your 3 broken hot tubs and box of rusty wires is worth. And now, it's time for everyone's favorite game, Need Gone.
Let's play Need Gone. What's the first item?
The first item up on today's Need Gone is a pair of camouflage waders. The only problem is they have a small hole in the lower leg.
Oh, that's the only problem.
Yeah, then they're ruined. Why wear waders with a hole in them?
You can repair these things.
Just one hole, you said.
Just one hole.
That's what's listed here. Yeah,
man.
If you need that gone, don't you just put it in the trash can? It's got a hole in it.
I could work with one hole.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say $20. Kevin.
$40.
$40. Justin.
if I needed that gone, I would probably do $15.
$15.
Man, $75 is what he wants for it.
With
That
a
is
hole?
Kevin's point.
That's like boat for sale. Got a hole.
Well, once you fix the, I mean, you're good to go.
The rest
Brand
of it's
new.
fine.
Yeah.
All right. What's next?
Next item up is 10 different aluminum baseball bats.
10 aluminum bats.
Some have grips, some don't.
10 bats aluminum. Justin, you want to take a stab at it?
Yeah, that's going to be $85.
$85, he says. Kevin?
10 aluminum bats?
Yep. 10 aluminum
$100.
$100. I'm going to say 10, man, 10 to 10, 10 to 3. I'll say $30.
Man, he only wanted $20 for these.
Wow.
That's Shannon.
Whoa!
Oh, man.
They're crappy bats. They're
Well,
terrible.
all you need is to beat somebody up.
Exactly.
Man. I mean,
It worked.
I'm not playing baseball with
Still
it.
intact.
What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
Next item up.
Keep it next to my bed.
Yeah, I'm playing a little baseball on the side.
14-foot airboat.
A 14-foot airboat.
It's a deep hull, and it has a 72-inch propeller.
72-inch propeller.
Do we know if it runs?
My
or
buddy
it
Tommy,
does run?
my buddy Tommy at Southern Towing has
That
one.
never matters.
It's got like a Cadillac 572 or what, that big old Cadillac engine. It's this big engine in the back.
This thing looks good.
Oh, that's and it's need gone. Does it run?
Need gone. Yeah, it's. He knows what it's worth though.
This guy's got some nice grass too.
Yeah.
Oh, man, look at that.
Yeah.
He must have a guy.
I need it gone off my grass. I'm gonna say that thing is $5,000.
Oh wow. I'm gonna say 2,500.
2,500.
Cut it in half.
Justin.
Now, is this Price is Right rules?
Closest
Close
to
to
the-
that.
Well,
you could go over though.
You can go over.
Okay, then I'm going to say he's going to want at least 6,000 for that thing.
He wants 8,000.
Whoa!
First
Oh,
point.
wow, they go high. I didn't
We
know.
are tied at 1.
All right.
You
Next
knew it
item
was
up.
going to be a lot by that grass. He takes
Yeah.
care of his stuff.
What do you
This
got
is
there?
this is
pipe cutter.
a pipe cutter with they call it, I guess, a chain pipe.
Yep.
Cutter.
Oh, so you got a big pipe to cut. You use the chain cutter.
This will cut 1.5-inch pipe all the way up to 6-inch pipe.
Woo, 6-inch pipe on that deal.
Soil pipe.
Man, I'll give you $80 for it.
Oh, $80 on the money right there.
Oh, is that double?
Double
Man,
points.
I'm cutting pipe tonight.
Yeah.
Laying pipe.
Double points for Shannon.
Get some pipe cutter tonight.
What kind of pipe you cut with that? Like a metal pipe?
Like you
Like
can
a-
cut plastic, but you
Oh,
don't need to.
okay.
But you can cut a big metal, big steel. You clamp it down and turn it, and then clamp it down and turn it.
Oh yeah, okay. I need 2 of those.
Next item up is a
Two.
bunch of different military gear. You've got a sleeping bag, a hammock, a folding entrapment tool, a wet
Man.
bag, universal pistol holder. You got 4 water canteens. You got a camelback, and also a tactical grappling hook with rope.
Wow.
What's that net at the bottom? You got some
Catch
sort
some
of
fish with that net.
Oh,
I mean, you
yeah.
want to catch fish, don't you?
take
could be
out
the
ISIS with this thing. Little ISIS starter kit.
This is when you need to need gone. This
yourself.
you need to need gone if
This
you
is
want
what
to
you
need
need.
gone. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Take a
it
stab
is.
at it, Justin. What do you think?
Now, is he saying like I need it gone because this is evidence and it needs to get out of there?
Yeah, we don't ask
We
questions.
don't ask.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just-
We don't know. We don't want to know why it's so
It's just
cheap.
need gone.
Okay,
The first
yeah.
rule of need gone is we don't talk about need
Don't
gone.
ask need gone.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the taxpayers have already paid for that once, so he probably only needs $65.
$65.
I'm gonna say $300.
I'm gonna say $250.
He only wants $100 for this. That's
wow.
Give it away.
Kidding. Well, we gotta smooth through these.
Next item up is a Tilt-A-Whirl tub. You know the old roller coaster ride at the fair, Tilt-A-Whirl? This is the tub.
Tilt-A-Whirl
By
tub?
itself.
Oh, it's like a ride.
You can't do nothing with that.
Yeah, you can. You put it in your backyard. You make it a love seat for
A
you.
love-
and your, yeah,
like
for you and
a-
your love bug. Go out there and sit there and
Not if
have
you
some
don't celebrate
wine.
Valentine's Day.
All right, let me say, Kevin, you go first.
$100.
$100 is gonna be. I'm gonna say that thing's $1,000.
I'm gonna say $375.
$750. That's Shannon.
That's a nice piece you put in your
Yeah.
backyard.
I don't know about that.
Next item up is a portable toilet.
Man, that's neat on. I tell you that.
On,
Right?
on sale or for sale on Craigslist.
That's when you're sick and you can't get up from the toilet. You put that next to the bed and you sit there, just blow it out into a
I've been
bucket,
there.
and it's in poor Sat's got to empty it.
I've been there.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
Can't
that's
get on the
neat
toilet.
gone. What do you think? Is it cleaned?
Slightly used.
I'll give you $60.
$60.
Nah, that's
Justin,
$80.
$80. I say $100 all day long.
And y'all value your portable toilets. No, this is only $20. That's Kevin's point.
Yay!
You take it on a camper trip too.
You
know?
can, yeah.
Put it in the bag.
Tailgating,
Dig
whatever
yourself a
you
hole underneath there and let it go.
I have a baby rabbit for sale. It's a Holland Lop.
I hate people that sell their pets on Craigslist. It's the worst thing in the world. What is that? A baby hop and stop?
Holland Lop, they call it.
A Holland Lop.
Yeah, Holland Lop.
$6.
$6. It looks mighty sad.
Yeah.
$30.
$30. Listen, I got a recipe for braised rabbit and a red wine sauce that is killer. I'll give you 50.
$50 on the money right there.
Whoa, that's a lot of money for a rabbit.
And I get my money back because I sell the rabbit's foot for $20 a piece on a keychain. I make that play, for good luck. All right,
we have 2 items left. Next item up is a set of metal lockers. There are 18 lockers total, 6 tall by 3 wide.
That's pretty cool. I'd like them if they're a lot older.
Yeah,
but I'd always love to have some lockers.
Kind of in
some storage place at the house, you know.
But then you got to remember what 20 different combinations.
Well, you label them.
Honey, what's the combination for the spice locker?
You would never find.
I'm gonna say $300.
$250.
$175 because he needs it gone.
$150, Justin.
Hey, that's how you do it.
Oh man, yeah.
Last item up on today's Need Gone is a ceiling fan without any blades.
Looks like it looks like a fire hazard.
A ceiling fan with no blades.
It is a Hampton Inn, though.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
And if you notice, there's only 1 light bulb in there, too.
Wow, that is one of those cheese ball fluorescent bulbs. That is
Man, they're selling everything.
Yeah. They didn't take it off the ceiling yet. What good is it up there right now?
Well,
what are they doing?
So you can see it works.
You know it'll mount up there, yeah.
Justin, go first.
He needs it gone. He's going to pay me $20 to
$20
remove it.
Came in second place, Justin, with that one.
Good job, dude. All right, everybody's a winner, correct?
Everybody's a winner. We've got a lot of prizes.
Chicken dinner. Let's take a break. When we come back, more with Justin from Cigar City Brewery. I want to get to a little bit of the rules stuff that you're talking about.
Sure.
And how come I can have a big growler?
Well, we're trying to change that this session for you, Shannon. We want you to be able to walk out of the brewery with a half gallon.
Could I go anywhere and get a growler filled, like at my local pub? Could I, hey, man, fill my growler?
There are some that do it. It depends how they interpret the law.
Wank,
So
wank.
I'm not saying that you could go anywhere.
But I could swing by your place.
You could go to a local brewery and get a growler filled up as long as it's
Right
the
out of the
proper
tap.
size.
Right out of the tap.
Yes, sir. 32 ounces or 128. Just not 64 in the middle.
Wait, really?
That's weird.
Seriously.
That's weird.
You can get the small one and the extra large, but you can't get the realistic size one?
That's the regular one that is legal in 47 other states. We don't have here in the state of
So
Florida.
I can get 2 of the 32 ounces.
Correct. We could duct tape them together for you if you'd
But
like.
I can't get a 64.
That is ridiculous.
Can't put it in one container
What
for you.
is what's the reason? There has to be a reason. What do you
So my thought is the reason is it was just an unrecognized size. It was kind of left out. So we had really bad bottle laws pre-2000. And in 2000, the state of Florida changed a lot of the bottle size laws, and they kind of left it out. They said anything up to 32 ounces would be packageable or over 128. So over 128 ounces goes into like bulk packaging. So they kind of just left it out. I think they purposely wanted to leave out 40s. Which,
Wow.
And then kind of left the 64-ounce growler there on the hook.
That is awesome.
So it should be something.
I thought it was
easy
like
to
well, the 32, you can't get that drunk off on your way home with the growler, but at the 64, you get really tossed. We don't want you to get that drunk. That's not it.
Yeah, we're always promoting safe consumption, and responsible vending, so no one's
Absolutely.
drinking it in their car.
Oh,
of course.
absolutely not.
Once they got home,
I'm
though.
from Texas. A growler is it means something completely different there, as
Oh,
in a
yeah.
woman's private.
Yeah, that's what I know it as. I
Yeah.
was wondering what y'all talking about.
The Shannon Burke Show. Biggest, richest, and most prestigious race of the year can only be heard on the Bone. Race Day Live is back, and there's no better way to kick it off than the Great American Race. Tune in and catch all the action from the Daytona 500, Sunday, February 22nd, starting at noon. Race Day Live, Tampa Bay's official home of NASCAR, only on 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Reduce paperwork, automate your invoicing, and receive bill payments online with Cash Flow Insight, powered by PNC CFO. Learn more at pnc.com/cashflow insight.
Executive Auto Designs, a one-stop shop in fabrication, audio video installation, and complete customization for all types of vehicles is now open. Join me, Galvin, in 102.5 The Bone Saturday at 10 a.m. for the grand opening with customized cars and Jeeps on display, plus prizes, food, and more. BoneOnline.com for more info.
I'm Kevin Hornsby, MD, author of the book, A Doctor's Guide to Erectile Dysfunction. Listen carefully. Life does begin at 40, but unfortunately for many men, so does erectile dysfunction. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Using the Hornsby method, Dr. Franklin at Men's Medical Clinic in Tampa can help you in most cases, regardless of your age or medical history, even if you have diabetes or previous prostate surgery. His treatment plan includes prescribed medications blended just for you, but without the pain or side effects of surgical implants or the potential risk of testosterone. Call 813-418-7020 now or go to mensmedicalclinic.com. See your positive result right in the office, or you pay nothing for the visit. You can be that confident. Make that call today. Take that first step now. Call 813-418-7020 now or go to mensmedicalclinic.com.
You've seen the low gasoline prices, but have you noticed how low mortgage rates are? 30-year fixed interest rates and APRs in the 3s, 10-year rates and APRs in the 2s. Call New American Funding at 800-827-RATE, 800-827-7283, and listen this weekend to the New American Funding radio show, Sunday morning at 9 on 102.5 The Bone. Not all applicants will qualify. Equal housing lender. NMLS 6606. Licensed by the Florida Office of Financial Regulation. License number SMLD 229 and 847.
Incredible is reinventing the bar at Bonefish Grill with the new In and On Bar Bites menu starting at $4. It's a new bar menu served every day that's anything but the everyday 9 to 5 la-di-da boring. Incredible serves up Chipotle shrimp sliders, jam-packed with so much flavor, you'll wonder how it all fits into one single bite. It's small plates and specialty cocktails for every one of your 10,000 taste buds. Yes, even you in the back, Mr. Bitter, pipe down. Try a complimentary order of Chipotle shrimp sliders, mac and cheese bites, or donuts by visiting bonefishgrill.com today. Incredible served daily. At Bonefish Grill, we serve incredible every day. And today, that's our new Incredibles, like the spicy tuna bowl with sesame seared ahi tuna that's so fresh you'll sigh, ahi tuna. And our new shrimp pad Thai bowls bring a shrimp to a noodle fight and doesn't think twice. These rice... when they were seated the whole time. That's called sleight of mouth. Ta-da! Hurry in for our new bowls. Make a reservation at bonefishgrill.com. Incredible served daily.
Brandon Rhymes here, host of the Real Estate Quarterback Show, Sundays at 7 a.m., Tampa Bay's consumer advocate. Text value for a free comparable market analysis to 813-917-1894, 917-1894.
Finding a truly unique and well-priced wine can be a bit like playing a game of hide-and-go-seek, unless you're shopping at Total Wine & More. Here, the unique wines aren't hard to find. They're actually marked with yellow signs that say Winery Direct. Those signs mean you'll find these wines only at Total Wine. Now that's unique. As for the go seek part, well, our Total Wine experts have already gone and already saw it. They traveled the world to visit wineries in person, to shake hands with the winemakers, and sometimes to make one-of-a-kind deals to sell their wines at Total Wine. All of them at very, very good prices. So, is this just a few wines we're talking about marked Winery Direct? Nope. It's 2,500 of them out of the 8,000 we offer. When it comes to finding special wines at our stores, it's not like hide and go seek. It's more like walk in and go, wow. Look for the yellow signs. Winery Direct means exceptional wines, exceptional values. Only at Total Wine & More.
In Tampa, Clearwater, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota.
Amsoil Arena Cross, fueled by Monster Energy, and brought to you by Metro PCS. 1-800-ASK-GARY and your Southern Ford dealers. And featuring Ricky Carmichael's Road to Supercross. Super Value seats are only $10 to see Arena Cross's brightest racing stars and the Monster Energy girls. Plus, before the event, it's autographs, photos, and more. Don't miss the track party before the event, where you can walk the track and get up close with the riders. Recycle an empty can of Monster Energy at the gate for your free entry to the track party. Valid event ticket also required for entry. Super Value seats are just $10. Now, at the Emily Arena box office Ticketmaster outlets, 800-745-3000, or online at Ticketmaster.com. Additional fees apply. 16 riders, battling only inches apart. It's bar to bar, a close insanity that you have to... It's credibility with a capital K. Now, trying his hardest not to say the F word. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show, 102.5 The Bone. This is the... How old is this highlight? You said you took it off the line this morning.
I literally grabbed it as I was loading my truck right off the canning line.
Wow, this is fresh.
I mean, a couple hours at the most.
Wow, Kevin, you got to get on that.
Can't get any fresher than that.
Fresh.
Oh yeah,
that's the freshest.
That's the sticky icky.
Oh my Lord! What else you got down in there? What other kind of brew? You said you brewed about 80 different types of beer this year.
Yeah, this past year we were up to that, and we're going to be 6 years old in March.
Wow!
And we've done over like 550 unique beers in those 6 years.
But you have a couple of that are, by the way, Justin from Cigar City Brewery. You have a couple of, your mainstays that you're known for. Highlight, obviously, being.
Yeah, High Lie's the biggest percentage. That's about 55% of everything we do.
That brought you to the dance right there?
Yeah, that definitely got our name out there. Yeah, and then some of the specialty things, honestly, the things that are maybe brewery only or they're released for, one time, and when it's sold out, it's gone.
Yeah, but that stuff's not meant to like you said, this is best. It's fresh.
Yes.
You don't buy some limited edition because you want to keep it in your fridge for a special occasion, do you?
Yeah, I mean, there's some beers that can age, but most of the beers are made to be consumed fresh. We want you to drink it the way we're putting it out.
Right.
There's like a Russian Imperial Stout or something really high alcohol that can stand a little age and some oxidation to it and still taste great, but you don't want an old High Life.
Is there any beer that you think tastes better at room temperature in an old cooler with a rusty cap on it?
Maybe a Stroh's?
Yes.
Yeah. See, you're on the right track.
I'm close to being a Cicerone.
You're well on your way.
800-771-1025 is our telephone number. All right, briefly tell us what you're headed to Tallahassee to work. Tallahassee to actually, you're going to testify.
I will be up on Capitol Hill testifying. And what that means is.
It's like a big deal, a lot of cameras and stuff, and a lot of people buzzing around, and it was cover the mic. Hey, what's Your Honor? I yield the floor. That type of deal.
Yeah, I mean, there's been cameras when we've spoken before because the craft beer industry, it's a passionate piece, and there's a lot of people excited about our industry.
Yeah.
So I mean, we'll actually be speaking in the Business and Professional Relations Subcommittee for the House tomorrow,
right?
And then as well as the Regulated Industries in the Senate. So I'll be speaking in front of the House and the Senate tomorrow to try to educate them on our business and what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish legislatively.
You have kids now?
I have 2 kids now.
You should bring them up there and have them watch Daddy in front of the big,
I think
they probably wouldn't care.
Yeah, it's 1 year old as of yesterday and 3.5. So
That's
maybe
awesome.
when they get a little older.
Make sure you get some pictures about it. Daddy's Day. He was telling them how to do it.
Well, I mean, there'll be video of it. It's public record, so you can stream in and watch.
Stream it live?
Yeah, so no pressure.
That'd be awesome, man. Are you prepared? Are you nervous at all?
I don't have too much of an issue speaking in front of people, and it's something I'm very passionate about, so it makes it easier to talk about. But yeah, when you get up there and you're looking at the chair of the Senate committee, I get a little bit nervous.
You got a catchphrase you're gonna use on them?
No.
Like if the glove don't fit, it must have quit. That type of deal.
I think we should develop one that I can throw in there. Yeah. I don't have one yet. I didn't think of that.
I'm not even sure what you're talking about yet, but I'm sure I'll come up with something at the end of the show.
Yeah, I think we'll stumble upon something.
What time are you testifying?
The House committee is around 10 o'clock and 10:30, I believe, and then the Senate is about 2 o'clock.
Okay.
And then in between time, we're going to go and meet at different representatives' offices and let them know, to support our bills.
So you're not asking for anything that's weird and out of the ordinary. You want the 64 growler deal.
We want the 64-ounce growler, which in our opinion is really a consumer bill. So you, Shannon, can get a 64-ounce growler. It doesn't change our business at all, but it's just.
You want me to come up there and I'll tell them how my life has been ruined because I can't get a 64-ounce growler?
You're a member of the public. You could come up there and speak. That'd be great.
They already got my number up there. That and to be able to be tasted at to give tastings in a grocery store setting.
Yeah, right now the only way you can crack open a beer and share it with sample it to a consumer is at an on-premise counter or a bar somewhere where the beer is made to be consumed on premise.
Like the breweries in there, they go, hey, we'd like you to try this, have a taste.
Correct, you can do that there, but
can you do it like at a Costco, right? Like the lady,
No.
the lady's selling like hummus right there, and you go down and the other old lady's got some beers.
No, you can't. But you could do wine at the Costco, or you
No
could even do, depending on their license, you could even do hard liquor like 151.
Let's come taste this new rum here.
Yeah, but we've brewed a 1% alcohol beer, and we couldn't open that up in a Costco or a Publix because we're not legally able to sample a malt beverage.
That seems to be another archaic time, kind of, we missed the boat on that, because I'm sure every brewery would like people to, or do you think at one point the big three went, hey, man, we can't let these people taste this other beer. We out of business, man. We gotta shut it down.
That's
Come on.
it. That's what it is.
I'm sure there was a time where these big guys would want to keep out anyone trying to do something new.
Right.
But now they're trying to be more innovative and getting new beers that they want you to try.
Whatever. No, I'm not knocking the big breweries because they're as American as what they were as American as apple pie. But there's no way a company that produces 4 or 5 or 10 million barrels of beer a year is going to have any success at all at making a craft beer. I mean, they're just completely juxtaposed to one another, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly believe their brewers are talented enough to make any amazing beer you could possibly think of. But it's not in their marketing strategy to do this beer that they're not going to be able to sell 10 million barrels of one flavor.
Because nobody's going to buy the fact that they made that. They're going to have to go out and say, you know, like the commercial will be like out back behind the brewery in a big piece of land. We built a Bavarian home out here and hired a fat Bavarian man to brew this beer like a craft beer. And have goats around, and out comes the Bavarian dude. He's got a big beard and, you know,
wooden shoes.
The beer they're making, like it or not, it is a really hard beer to make. You know, it's actually hard to make the beer that those big three Bud Miller Coors is making.
It's hard?
Yeah, and to keep it consistent. I mean, they're making it in
yeah.
10 breweries around the country. And if you get a Budweiser in New York City and you get a Budweiser in Dallas, Texas, they're going to taste the same.
There's something to be said about that.
Yeah. And they have the talent to do it, but the marketing arm that really is driving their businesses doesn't care about something that only a small percentage of the population.
So them as a widget.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They don't care that it's this amazing peach pumpkin ale that a brewer has put his artisan skills into doing it.
Man, what's wrong with you? You're smoking too much weed out of the brewery, man.
That was the beer that they referenced
That's
in the Super Bowl commercial.
That's right. So, but aren't they trying to out there? Are these big companies trying to scoop up guys like you?
Yeah, there's definitely some action happening out there of these big companies.
Let's get another one of these beers, man.
Sure, I'll be happy to grab you.
Go ahead.
These big companies are buying up small craft brewers.
What's the reasoning? Because they want to own their competition, own that market share? Or they obviously don't want to continue to brew that craft beer and the craft method, right?
Well,
or do they?
You know, it's still kind of early to tell, but I think they're trying to buy into some of that coolness and see. I mean, you can't just purchase that. No matter how talented you are, there's a real story. People that drink at our brewery know our employees and have met them and seen them, and they don't.
Yeah, they want to buy it and say, yeah, we support local. We love them. We
Yeah.
love them so much we bought them.
Yeah, we got a guy with a beard that makes peach beer.
Exactly.
I swear to God, he wears Birkenstocks and everything.
I mean, that's what's happening.
Okay, so to them, it would be more of an image thing and less of a, because that for them to get involved in something like that, to you, and you know, no offense to small craft brewers, they're profitable, but they're not. The big four aren't interested in the level of profits that you guys are happy with.
Well, they're not. They want to. That's the other thing they look at, Shannon. They want to see a business like you could use us, for example. We're not meeting demand as it is. We're brewing around the clock, and we don't make enough beer to satisfy the people that want to order it. So
That's
they
awesome.
could step in and buy us and then instantly make a lot more because they have 10 breweries around the country. And then they could get a return on their investment because then they'll just take us and make us in all the southeastern United States
Right.
instantly.
Right.
So they can. That's where when they see scalability, that's what they want to buy into.
Yeah, but nobody believes that this is a product or a style or a thing that can be scalable to that level and still have its charm and its quality and what it is and what really attracts people to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few people that come to mind that have been able to do it. You know, Sierra Nevada still has the charm, the quality, everything that you can imagine, and they're doing it nationwide.
Yeah, that's a good beer.
And who owns Sierra Nevada?
Ken Grossman and his family.
No
One
kidding.
man.
What about the Yingling people? What do you know about those folks?
Yeah, Dick
Ron
Yingling.
Yingling, Dick Yingling.
Dick Yingling. Yeah, he's
seriously.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a same family, right?
Yes, sir.
Dick
And
Yingling.
it's the oldest American-owned brewery in the country that's still operating.
Dick Yingling, line one. Dick
That's
Yingling,
just
line
too
one.
much. Big Yangalang. Oh man.
Oh, and they are like, I mean, is there like you're the big guy, we'll stand up to you? Is that the or is it like, leave us alone, we're trying to do our thing?
I mean, there's all sorts of personalities in our industry. So there's some people that are like, screw the man, we're going to do it on our own. And other people are like, man, I'll take that payday because they might not have a succession plan for their brewery. And this big company wants to come in and dump a truckload
What
of
about those
cash.
fellas at Sam Adams, Koch? What's his name?
Jim Cook.
Jim Cook.
Yep.
That's different.
He's that's not been soaked up by a big brewing company, has it? Or
No,
has it?
He is a large brewing company himself, but he's still really small on the scale of things. He owns Samuel Adams, of course, and most famous for Boston Lager.
Right.
And then he owns Angry Orchard, the cider company and they are lighting the cider world on
cider
fire.
world is on fire right now.
Yeah.
Kevin. Can't put it out.
He owns more than 50% of the market share.
Oh, really?
And then he also does that
Wow.
Twisted Tea, which is like one of those.
That's
malt
his
tournaments.
deal?
That's Sam
Man,
Adams
he's a
too.
mogul.
I didn't know there was money in all
And
of
he's
that.
still got a guy with a big beard that brews the beer.
At least the guy on the commercial has that beard, right?
That's right. All I believe right there.
Yeah. But he's still really small, as big as he is.
800-771-1025. A couple of we're going to do keeping up with the Illuminati in a minute. It's a little segment we do to find out what's going on. You know, you're familiar with the Illuminati. You may not know what's going on today, but we're fixing to tell you.
Are we allowed to talk about it?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we get updates from time to time. You know, here's Sean. Sean, go ahead. You got a question for Justin?
Yeah. Hey, Shannon. How you doing, man?
All right. I'm good.
Hey, Justin, big fan of Cigar City. I was calling to see if you guys are hiring at all.
What is your skill set there? What are you looking to do in the business?
A drink?
No.
Do you know a lot about beer?
Most recently, I've done marketing, operations management. Was just laid off pretty recently, so I'm looking to get back in the workforce.
Yeah, I mean, we're not specifically hiring for any position right now, but you're always welcome to check our website.
How long is your beard, sir?
We do need to know your beard size.
No, we got a
Well,
problem.
if you could work on growing that.
Call us when you grow one, buddy. Yeah, you go to your website. Are the jobs listed there? Or you can just put an application in there?
Yeah, and then you can also just email info@cigarcitybrewing.com.
All right, there you go, buddy. Good luck, Sean.
I hear part of the application process is you have to submit part of your beard, like a sample from your beard.
I guarantee you.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got to.
you got to measure it with like a ruler. You stick it up in there. I guarantee you there's a pile of applications because who would not want to work for Cigar City Brewing Company? You know?
We're pretty fortunate in that, and that's the culture we're trying to build where people want
What do you
to
got
come
over there
work
for
with
me?
us.
Marketing? What do you want? I'll do anything. Hosting various events.
Ooh, you make a good host of events.
I will host events.
And you've got the facial hair.
Yep, I've got the facial hair.
You got to get a little more
Yeah,
beard.
I do. I got a couple of flannels. I can throw a flannel on for you guys.
All right, man.
Do you have any suspenders? Or have you
Yes.
gotten rid of those?
No, hell no.
Leave the suspenders at home.
Here's John. John, go ahead.
Hey, fellas. Good afternoon. It's me.
Yes. Hello.
I've been drinking craft beer before it was cool. All right.
All right.
That's what your catchphrase should be. All right. When you're going to court or something, or that hearing, whatever. Yeah.
All right.
Just tell them, all right. We want to pass these laws. All right.
Love the show. You guys rock.
Thanks, John.
Pass the law. All right.
I think we should try to get a couple more catchphrases before I use that
Yeah,
one.
I wouldn't roll with that one at all. I wouldn't really. I said, just you alone up there? Or are there a bunch of other people from your industry?
There's going to be a few other brewery owners coming up there, and then our lobbyists. We have to have a lobbyist now to keep us abreast to what's happening on Capitol Hill.
You got a lobbyist, huh?
Yeah, not for the Florida Brewers Guild.
Yeah.
We have a lobbyist collectively, all the brewers.
They kick
share.
in, this guy goes in there and tries to push your agenda and stuff?
Yep.
Maybe I can do that.
And lets us know what is happening up there, too.
Huh.
'Cause things happen fast on the Hill. I had no idea getting into drinking a lot of good beer was going to have me being so active politically.
Right.
I definitely
You're
would
like,
have
well, I'm
paid
just
more
trying to
attention
drink-
in school.
I'm trying to drink some beer, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to drink beer. I didn't know I had to wear a
Cool
suit
out,
every
man.
once in a while.
Let's take a break here. We'll get some calls. We get back. Plus, we'll get an update on the Illuminati. Keeping up with the Illuminati with a good friend Enoch coming up. Stick around.
The Shannon Burke Show.
Really audition me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please say hi to Greg.
Say hello to Greg.
What's that? Shut up, idiot. You're a jerk. I'd stab that guy. How great would that be? They just keep repeating stuff you say.
Please welcome his contestant.
What's that, Gregory?
What's that?
Clean your ears, jackass.
It's the Mike Calta Show. Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
Have you ever been watching one of those home shows where you see average-looking young couples with an $800,000 budget to buy a house? You think to yourself, what do these people do to be able to afford that? Well, basically, they're just doing what Wall Street does every day, moving and growing money. You want in? Here's your in. Online Trading Academy. They've developed training courses for trading and investing that will allow you to take charge and call your own shots. That way you'll never get pushed into an investment that's more in someone else's best interest than yours. So if an extra $500 or $1,000 or even $1,500 a month sounds good, then attend a free half-day course and start learning to work the market. They'll even give you a free $247 video course to take home. Call Online Trading Academy at 855-799-TRADE. Maybe we'll see you buying your dream home on TV. 855-799-TRADE. That's 855-799-8723. 855-799-TRADE.
Guaranteed credit approval.
Now at Sunset Chevrolet Buick GMC. Plus truck month savings. Drive a 2015 Silverado double cab with more features than the F-150 or Tundra. Like 4G LTE Wi-Fi, 24 miles per gallon highway, 5-year 100,000-mile warranty, and tow a whopping 12,000 pounds. Starting at only $239 per month. Only $239 per month. Find new roads at Sunset Chevrolet Buick GMC, 1800 Bay Road, Sarasota, or sunsetgm.com. MSRP $35,475, 39 month lease, 10,000 miles per year, 4,000 down, plus tax, tag, and dealer fee of $599.
You're about to be very hungry because all Wawa Classic Hoagies are just $4.99 each. And they're all served on rolls baked fresh in-store throughout the day. So take a turkey hoagie to work, take an Italian hoagie to school, or take a meatball hoagie home for dinner. Try it on white or wheat, hot or cold. However you hoagie, just make sure you take advantage of this great deal. $4.99 for any classic hoagie. Gotta have a Wawa. Limited time only. See store for details.
Hey, Wawa fans, ready to get rewarded? Introducing Wawa Rewards, our way of saying thanks for being such a great customer. Download our new free mobile app or sign up at wawarewards.com. Purchase a Wawa gift card, register it, and every $50 you spend on eligible items will earn you rewards on the things you love. It really is a better way to Wawa. So join today and start racking up delicious rewards. Gotta have a Wawa. See store for details and restrictions or visit wawarewards.com.
This is Troy Landry from the Swamp People television series, A Trophy Taker Outdoors. Shoot 'em, Florida, shoot 'em.
Trophy Taker Outdoors, brought to you by Tampa Bay Sporting Clays. Saturday morning from 5 to 8 a.m. on 102.5 The Bone.
1, 2, 3. Plan a Celebrity Cruises modern luxury vacation in the Caribbean. 4 to 14 night sailings from South Florida with rates starting at just $349. Book an ocean view or higher stateroom and enjoy free beverage packages, free gratuities, or up to $300 to spend on board. Call now to find out how to get all 3 offers valued at up to $2,010. This is a limited time offer, so book now. Visit CelebrityCruises.com, call 1-800-CELEBRITY, or contact your travel agent. Offer applies to select sailings. Taxes, fees, and port expenses are additional. Other restrictions apply. Ships registry in Malta.
At Bright House Networks, we have friends ready to help at any hour, whether it's the top of the hour, bottom of the hour, happy hour, or even the 11th hour. Just know that whenever you call, someone will always answer. Right now, enjoy Premier TV and Lightning 35 for $99 a month for 24 months. And discover what's new at letsconnect.com. Price does not include taxes, fees, equipment, RSN fee, and broadcast TV fee. Serviceable areas only. Some restrictions apply. Product and price of equipment and services subject to change.
Mike Calta here for Dr. Bassin and TampaHairMD.com. If you got up this morning and ran your fingers through your hair and you realize you're losing more and more hair, now is the time to get into Dr. Bassin's office. Go to TampaHairMD.com and see all about the NeoGraft technology, a painless, scarless procedure in which they take your own hair and create new growing hair. Dr. Bassin's team at HairMD continues their commitment to provide natural-looking hair restoration with the safest, most effective technologies available. And now they have the ARTIST robotic hair restoration. All this amazing technology under one roof. There is no other clinic anywhere in the state of Florida that offers both technologies. Hair restoration isn't a one-size-fits-all, and Dr. Bassin's team will match your goals, lifestyle, hairline, and hair type to the technology that's right for you. Go to TampaHairMD.com right now and set up a free consultation. And if you decide to get the procedure, mention the Mike Calta Show, and they'll give you $1,000 off. Go to TampaHairMD.com and get on your way to a new, thicker head of hair. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
The Sun Toyota employee pricing sale has been extended. Everyone pays what the employees pay, and no $9.95 dealer fee. Employee pricing now through March 2nd. Online 24/7 at suntoyota.com.
Coming up on The Bone. Coming up on the next Mike Calta show, one of our all-time favorites from Saturday Night Live, Jim Brewer will join us. Fresh off the Saturday Night Live 40th anniversary. We'll tell you where he's going to be when he comes to town and give away some tickets. Plus, Galvin will have a brand new open letter at 7 o'clock. Pay attention to it because at 9:30 I'll ask you a question about it, and it'll be worth $1,000. I also got tickets to check out Def Leppard and tickets for the Strawberry Festival. It's all coming up on the next Mike Calta show.
Whatever you do, don't stare at his neck tattoo. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Shannon Burke Show it is. 1025 The Bone. Justin's here from Cigar City Brewery. This is an exceptional beer. I'm a big highlight guy, but this, you just schooled me to the highlight aged on white oak.
Yeah, that beer, when we get it in the tasting room, we have to limit the purchases to about a case each.
Really?
Yeah, we only brew it every other month, and when it comes out, we make what we can, and then it's gone. So, but I really enjoy that beer too. I'm glad you like that one.
The only difference is you age it on white oak.
Yeah, American white oak. So we actually add wood spirals to
the vat.
Yep, and then circulate the beer around so the beer is all touching the wood, and the wood is imparting the flavors that you're getting.
Imparting the flavor.
I like Same alcohol percentage, everything.
It's so bizarre how that alone, the great effect it has on the beer, and how the way it changes the flavor of the beer.
Just adding wood.
Just add wood. And what do you reuse the wood after you used it one time? What do you throw in a hopper?
We don't reuse it for beer production, but at our brew pub, they take the wood, the white oak, and smoke it, and they use it in our swordfish tacos.
No kidding.
So they cook on the wood. So we are reusing it.
What's going on with that?
Yeah,
wow.
Now you're talking.
Ooh, I'll get my hands on a couple pieces of that wood.
Swordfish taco.
The next time you're around, you throw a couple in your bag. You know?
Yeah, a couple of tacos, right?
A couple of the wood. We can smoke our own swordfish tacos on that with that wood, right?
I just want tacos.
Plus,
I got them handy.
Bring some tacos while you're at it.
Plus, I'm trying to get rid of that stump too. I mean, I could use all the firewood I can get.
Well, that's wood to use for smoking meat and fish.
Pressure treated wood. Yeah. That'll give it a little kick.
Yeah, zing,
zing. Before we go to keeping up with the Illuminati, I want to talk. Our buddy Matt works at a brewery in California. Matt, how are you, buddy?
I hate to call twice.
That's all right. I know you have. You're a kindred spirit of justice because you work for a brewery in California.
Where do you work, man?
What we're huge fans. Justin, our brewery is called the Lab.
Oh, right on.
LAB.
I haven't
had. I don't know if you've ever met Roger. We've been to the Great American Beer Festival a couple times.
Okay, yeah.
We've got an awesome double IPA. It's called Hop Solution, and that's one of my favorites. And we've got Integrin out here. I'm sure you've heard of them.
Yep.
We're real close to Ladyface Brewery and Figueroa Mountain, right up the street.
Oh, right on. Those guys have kind of exploded. They always come with a huge display out at GABF, those guys.
But I always love when you're on the show, and I'm off today. Usually I'm at work and possibly having a beer before work when I call Shannon.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
Wang wang.
How did you get hooked up on
Don't
the
tell
show,
anybody. But,
He's been listening for a long time.
Yeah, I love it, and I wish I could get some of your stuff out here.
You got in California or no?
Seen it out here.
No, we've the couple collaborations that we've done have been brewed with some California breweries, so that'd be the only way you could try our beer. It's a project that we did with another brewery, but you wouldn't be able to find like our highlight IPA out there. We're just not making enough. 95% plus of everything we make is still sold in the state of Florida.
Yep. There you go, buddy.
What's the alcohol content on the highlight?
40-11.
It's 7.5%.
7. Yeah, our double IPA is 9.9, and it drinks so smooth. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Right on, man.
Yeah, check out.
Put some white oak on that
website or whatever.
Yeah, got no white oak up there.
No white oak at all.
Spiraled.
Send some to Shannon, and next time I'm over here, we could try it.
Yeah, would it kill you?
I've sent some stuff out there.
Oh, like I was keeping that around. Good Lord, dude. I was gone the day I got it. Send me some more stuff. All right, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Later.
Sure.
Cheers,
later,
man.
y'all.
Yeah. Well, he's having the bag right now.
Got a head start.
Were you sounding all right? People said that we were coming across like robotically digitized or something.
Yeah, I sent a message over to Tampa, and they said that levels are fine there. So I don't know if
maybe it's an app deal or something.
Yeah, I can't hear it in my headphones, so I'm not
well,
sure.
we won't hear it, but to let me, we might have to switch.
10-4.
All right, is it time? You wanna? Are you ready for some Illuminati updates, Justin?
Yeah, I'm ready to learn.
Do we have an intro or
No, we're still waiting on that.
It's time for keeping up with the Illuminati with Enoch. Enoch, how are you? Wait. Go ahead. Hey, buddy.
Good afternoon.
What's happening?
Not too much. Another day.
Can you turn him up a little bit?
Yes, I can.
Got to get his music started too. All right. Well, you had to be impressed by the gathering of Illuminati who's who at the Saturday Night Live 40th anniversary special.
Absolutely. And we can sit here and continuously talk about all these rituals these guys perform.
Mm-hmm.
And pardon me?
Rituals, yes.
Mm-hmm. Fetus eating.
Rituals, yeah, absolutely. We got into that a little bit last week about how these people basically perform these rituals on a mass scale to a programmed crowd, basically.
So you're saying that though the Saturday Night Live 40th anniversary was just nothing but a mere chain of rituals. Sorry?
It was a smoke screen.
A smoke screen? Oh,
yes,
obviously.
sir.
Kevin said that earlier. What was a smoke screen for?
The smoke screen is created so that they can basically disillusion you and convince you of what is really happening isn't happening.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, give me an example. You mean like Dan Aykroyd looks fat, but he's not really fat?
This, like a play action? What are we doing?
Well, they make this stuff funny, is what they're doing.
Right.
Are you saying Chevy Chase was sober?
You get that too? You think Chevy Chase was on some pills?
That was something. He was sweating.
I spilled up Chevy Chase. Yeah.
He was partying.
Or coked up. He's probably coked up, All right, I'm sorry.
You have to understand that a lot of these guys here have been put in place to basically convince you. You got Will Ferrell,
Yeah.
He's
one of the worst.
I'll tell you what, he's a funny guy, but at the same time, you got to look at the lineup of all of these people from the inception over the 40 years of Saturday Night Live who have made it mainstream into the
right,
basically the big time.
You know what?
Hollywood elite.
John Belushi said no to the Illuminati. Look at him now.
Who's that?
John Belushi threatened to expose the Illuminati, and look at him now.
Hey, who knows about John Candy or the rest of them?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Chris Farley. You look at all these guys who have been taken out, and in my point of view, these are all been sacrifices on potential whistleblowers.
That's what they get.
They kind of deserve it, right?
Blowing the whistle on what?
Illuminati.
Snitches get stitches, right?
Yeah, snitches get stitches, Kevin. You can't go around telling everybody about the Illuminati and not get in trouble with the Illuminati.
Loose lips sink ships.
Right.
There you go. And so that's been the big thing. And what they're actually trying to do now is it's been secretive, and the plan has been in action for so long that now they can actually start to reveal the plan, which the plan is basically the desensification of Americans to basically evil stuff and basic sexualization, partying all the time, drugs, basically sex, drugs, rock and roll, and do whatever you want.
That's right.
And so the people who are still left with some type of moral fortitude or fabric, they're going to be the ones who are going to be, they're going to become the enemy.
All right. You hear that, guy?
You look at somebody,
you don't get it?
Chase, Eddie Murphy, Garrett Morris, Billy Crystal, Kristen Wiig, Jane Curtis, Will Ferrell, Martin Short, Paul McCartney, Miley Cyrus.
Right.
What about the cameraman?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're all on here, and they're all part of it. What was this? Maybe about 2 or 3 months ago, Jim Carrey went on with what's his name, Jimmy Fallon there,
right?
Or well, not Jimmy Fallon. What's the little chubby guy?
Short chubby guy.
Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah,
he lost some weight recently.
He got up there. He's a classic SNL alumni, and he got
Neither of them were on.
No, I think he's thinking of Jim Carrey in Living Color.
Yeah, he wasn't on Saturday Night Live. He was on Living Color.
Well,
you got the wrong Illuminati.
Performed a couple of bits there.
So what happened on Kimmel?
What happened on Kimmel? Carrey basically got up and was mocking the American people by saying, "Hey, I'm Illuminati." Blah blah blah. And he said, "I'm a 33rd degree Mason." I encourage people to go look at this stuff.
Who said that? Jim Carrey?
Pardon me?
Jim Carrey said that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I urge listeners to go, like I said, to YouTube and just look it up, and you'll see Jim Carrey clear as day, literally sitting there saying, "I'm part of the Illuminati."
You think maybe he was funning on you? You know what I mean? I don't. Have you Googled that? Google, see if you can find it. Jim Carrey. Oh, you can't.
So what's the point of it all?
Yeah.
Well, the point of it all, like I said, it's a deceptive measure. Basically, what they want to do is they want to change your behavior. These are all behavior modification tools for, at the end of the day, they've got your mindset on something that, like I said, is wrong, but you think it's right.
So they've desensitized you, Kevin. They show you these things over and over, and you think, well, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. And they do something horrible, and you go, it's no big deal.
Well, what is it? They're already the richest people. They're the most famous.
Jim Carrey just came out and gave the Illuminati hand signal.
That's the all-seeing
See,
eye.
Kevin, there it is, right there.
Pyramid.
Now you believe?
But these people who have this big trap called the like they've already won.
Well, that's the
they
thing
have.
is they're
already rich
winning.
and famous.
And in my point of view, basically the plan's set in motion and it's not stopping.
I can't wait for the Bone to take like another big picture where they took that one big picture of all the employees and all the talent on the. And I'm going to do the Illuminati signal every time. Every time someone takes my picture, I'm going to give that signal, or I'd have to start talking. I'm like,
I won't be. No,
No?
wang on that. I'm not going to be standing next to you. When I'll be on the other side pointing at you. That's him.
That's him. Wang.
That's right.
So what they're trying to do is they're ushering in a new world order. So we have a one world government, we have a one world currency system, we have a one world religion. We basically, it's going
like
to
one-stop shopping.
Yeah. Right.
It's basically going to be.
What makes you think that that's possible, that we can get a one world this or one world that, when we can't even get a one world United States of America, or a one world Christians and Jews, or a one world Islam and, and now you think that in due time that we'll just have, everyone will be the same. It'll be one world. Everything will be fine. One religion, one love. And
that'd be boring, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And impossible.
Well, the reason you have such discourse amongst all the different people is exactly so that they can implement the system as a new world order in order to crush the discourse worldwide.
Well, that makes sense. Down at Captain Crush the discourse.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's at the end of the day, that's all part of the thing. Right here, like I said, SNL and their 40th anniversary special, they basically they make it seem funny, and they put it guys like Jim Carrey. They put that stuff right in front of your. Yes.
Question for you: what you got on Bigfoot?
Bigfoot. Who knows?
Okay, so that's totally ridiculous, right?
What you got on Bigfoot?
Yeah, Bigfoot. Aliens?
What you got on Bigfoot?
You believe in aliens?
Oh yeah.
Oh well, aliens are, in my interpretation, just angels and demons and forces of good and evil that
Not me. In my interpretation, the lizard people living among us.
Mm-hmm.
You see Men in Black?
Wank wank.
Yeah.
You don't know
how long.
It's just.
Let me ask you something,
and like I said,
Enoch, because we talk to a lot of conspiracy guys here. They all pretty much tell the same tune in various different ways. You're a little more on the religious side than most. Some are like freaked out and they can't turn their head away from the sky because they think they're being sprayed all the time. Where do you? I mean, and it's all coming. It never really starts to arrive. When is it all really going to happen?
When will it happen?
Because I hear people that talk, well, Shannon, look at all the rights you've lost already, and I'm like, clarify what rights have I lost? I'm living the same. I don't know that I've lost any. None of my rights have been taken. You know what I mean?
Well, one thing I really wanted to emphasize today was the actual personal data collection that is going on amongst billions of people worldwide, globally,
yes,
through some of the largest companies and cyber intelligence agencies in the world. In the world. And you look at these, you've got companies like Facebook. What was this, maybe about 8 months ago? They changed up all the news feeds to positive news feeds for certain people, then negative news feeds for other people. And they were basically trying to make trigger points to see if they could actually augment people's personalities, which they were able to. And then when the public heard about it, was an outcry about privacy and security. But once you start signing on to social media, things like Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat and all that, you basically
sign away. All right,
your
Snapchat.
All right.
Is there anyone that's rich and famous that is and successful that is not in the Illuminati?
There are people,
Dick
and
Butkus.
I will stand and correct myself. Not every single person that is successful and does well for themselves is part of the Illuminati. There's hard workers out there, and they can succeed without the Masons, without the Illuminati, without these other forces behind them.
All right.
But they will be targets just as the regular person will, who will not accept this one world implementation.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm a Mason, and there's a lot of regular old dudes there.
What level are you talking about?
You came in here.
We got a Mason right here in the studio with
I
us.
snuck on in here.
And he knew that we
And,
were
and
Masons.
Justin, by the way, big fan of CR City.
Hey, thanks.
Are you a
Enoch.
bigger fan now that you know that he's a Mason?
Hey, when the
Enjoy
Masons
that
step
Illuminati
in,
light you're drinking.
When the Masons step in, they make a good product.
Hey, so
Turn the
Justin,
company around.
So you also knew that none of us were Masons, right? When you came in.
Well,
yeah, I think so. See,
Right.
he would have. I'm not gonna say.
Listen, I had a really good friend who was a Mason all the way up.
I'm only 32nd degree.
Ooh,
that's
it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, keep
Yeah.
it. Keep
My
it,
buddy was
stay
33.
there.
He took me to the little clubhouse deal. I forget what it was called.
Blue Lodge?
Yeah, it was a lounge. Yeah,
Lodge.
Lodge. Yeah, it was a lodge. Yeah, yeah.
Masonic Lodge, yep.
Yeah, it was a Masonic lodge.
50
He showed me
cent
all the
beers?
garb and the outfits they wore, and told me what they're all about, and shared some stories with me. I think he was going to
Hell of a
recruit me. I was
potluck
ready to
down
sign up. Yeah, spaghetti
Now,
spaghetti
Jim,
dinner Sunday
you
nights
were
are
part of
fantastic.
this, did any of the actions or things that they did seem a little peculiar? Or
Oh, I didn't
abnormal?
watch any ceremonies. No, but
I wouldn't have
they
told
just seemed like
anybody that.
a fraternal organization that guys just hanging out and sharing their lives together and helping each other.
Watch your brake lines.
Have
I'll
somebody
let
start your car.
I didn't know this guy was a mechanic. He was a really nice guy. Yeah. All right. Well, yes. In closing, Enoch, anything you want to add?
Stay the heck. Use cash only.
Yeah.
So they can't track you. Close your bank accounts. Get off social media. Quit Googling stuff. They're
Man, I gotta
tracking
Google
this stuff to basically keep track of you and see what your behavior and spending habits are. And once they figure out that everybody is going their direction, that's when we're going to see the implementation.
All right, Enoch, I appreciate it. Thanks for another update on keeping up with the Illuminati.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one, buddy.
Bye,
See
guys.
Well, fellas, how do you feel now? Are you really a Mason?
Yeah, I actually
Cool.
am. Yeah.
That's very cool. How'd you get it? Parents, father?
Yeah, my dad and grandfather were both Masons, and I'm actually a shrine burn patient. So someday I'll become a Shriner to help pay back for all the stuff they've
Very
done
cool.
for my family.
Yeah, the Shriners are great. I have
They're
a good
awesome.
good friend whose son spent almost a year and a half up there in Columbus or wherever the hospital is.
he burned?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's Cincinnati. I've been
yeah.
flying
Ohio.
up.
Rumor has it that the Shriners are the next level above the 33rd or 32nd degree Mason.
They get a cool fez, and they've got a camel that they drag around town here in Florida. Oh, they
Yeah.
had one, and he died. Then they got another camel.
Gus,
Man,
yeah.
Gus the camel, yeah.
All
Great
three of
potlucks
you.
over there too.
Man.
The three of you are doomed.
All right.
The Shannon Burke Show. Money for pretty much nothing. Listen to the Mike Calta Show every day at 7 a.m. to hear a classic open letter from Galvin. Then that same day at 9:30 a.m., Mike will ask a question about the open letter. Like, where would you go to Zooby Gooby Galvin on his new social media site? And if you have the answer, you win $500 of Mike's money. He's pretty much like...
Never available on tap. Occasionally, but very it's in and then it's gone.
You better order a growler of it when you see it.
I want to see if I can get Donald at Fiddler's to ask his guy, whoever's rep is, about who reps you got there. Lucas. Brown is our distributor, and then Lucas is our local guy. I can send him over there.
What's up, man?
Who's your guy? Donald, D-O-N-A-L. Donald O'Brien. He's a real Irishman. D-O-N-A-L? D-O-N-A-L.
He's off the phone now, but I'll go with you, Shannon. That's still pretty cool. Hang on for me, Jim.
So you pay attention to shit that goes on the radio anymore? You don't give a shit.
Every once in a while, like I said, I keep up. I'm usually really late. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
You gotta come
happening.
weeks late.
Yeah, but we'll catch up with Tom or whatever, or swing in here and catch up. But
That's good.
yeah,
Rush all getting the worst again.
I had heard that.
Yes, sir. Leslie Sir Pepper's on the air or something.
And I heard he had her thing here.
Oh, I think he's got a picture of her.
Yeah, and now she's got a kiss mask.
She's got what?
A kiss mask over.
No way.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Really?
Wow. Doesn't that just make sense though?
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
And Savannah's moving back down. Yeah, that's Savannah's moving back down. Yep. On top of it, he had a picture of his girl, and he put a kiss.
A kiss back. Oh, what is that?
Because he had a portrait of her, so he had to put the kiss makeup on her because he didn't want his ex-wife on it.
Really, or to go?
He probably went to Gene.
Oh, okay, I see. All right.
Bringing the snakes on. Man, I had to get away from that service.
Great coffee.
Certain
Circle K Premium Coffee made your way. Great coffee only at Circle K. Now try something new. Moist mocha. Great coffee and cappuccino.
Yeah, man, he's a little nuts.
Refills up to 24 ounces for just 99 cents. Circle K.
Oh, yeah.
What do you need?
Hey, before we should give out the address for the tasting room, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. You guys on Twitter, right? At Cigar City Brewing?
At Cigar City Beer. We're Cigar City Brewing, but Twitter is at Cigar City Beer.
Cigar City Beer.
That's that's gonna be hard to read.
What?
It's on the bottom there. I was just trying to make it easy for you to see it. Can you see it down there?
Yeah. From West Bruce?
Yep, 3924.
3924 West
We're right behind the Home Depot at 275 and Dale Neighborhood site. Very much so. Yeah, but you guys ever make it, if you're going to talk to Cox or whatever, and you're coming through Tampa, let me know.
Yeah, they want us to come next week sometime. We're going to be in the new studio Monday, but
You're moving Monday?
we're moving this thing Friday.
Wow.
It's not all that's moving.
So you have to move all the equipment and set it up? Or
Yeah, well, it's just pretty much that, the board, everything over there, and our little stations, which are just wires from here. So it'll be a little bit of a chore, but it's not that big. The furniture-wise, this is it, pretty much. For now.
Shannon, the Master Preparer Live read, that's what we did earlier, right? We're not doing another one for them?
I think we did one.
Okay, I guess Devin is who does the beer orders over there, but Lucas has met Donald once or twice. But I told him if we get a white oak, then send it over there.
Wide oak, wide oak.
License number 200000485. Stuck in that midweek rut? Massage Studio gives you
Yeah, that
the
is
energy
awesome.
to get through the week and get you ready for the
That's
weekend.
pretty good.
Our massage therapist can relieve your back pain and every
Right,
stress.
yeah, that one's always good.
$49 relaxation massage from Massage Studio. Located in the heart of South Tampa. We're open 7 days a week with same-day appointments. Tonight we're open until 9 p.m. Call us or book online at MassageStudioTampa.com. There's no excuse. Massage Studio, designed to relax. Don't miss your chance to win a brand new 2015 Corvette Stingray during the 6th annual Stingray Chevrolet Raffle. Hi, I'm Steve Hurley. Just a $5 raffle ticket could put you in the driver's seat of a bright red 8-speed automatic Corvette Stingray. Easily the most exciting vehicle.
Shannon, we still have not given away the Bully Sticks pack for today.
Of all proceeds benefit unity in the community with every dime
That's it.
going to charity.
I guess really.
So get
And the
your
palm
$5
bird.
raffle ticket
What?
today at Stingray Chevrolet.
Bully Sticks and the putter grip.
Okay.
If you want to just throw them out to the next callers or whatever. Or if you want to do kind of like what Calvin did, somebody on Twitter, somebody that's been active on Twitter. Because the Bully Sticks is something that we can send to people.
Right.
The putter grips is something we can send to people as well.
Let's ask a question from earlier in the show. No.
I mean, yeah, might as well, man. We got those to give away one a day.
Bully Sticks and what else?
Bully Sticks and the Palm Bird putter grip. Because those we can ship anywhere. They don't have to be in Tampa or even Florida. So we should reserve those for.
For
like every day we should reserve those two, Palm Bird putter grip and the Bully Sticks, for like other shit besides the normal prices. We can ship that stuff anywhere. We'll talk about that.
What's she looking at? He's drinking now. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not. She's not my girlfriend. No, you don't have a girlfriend.
No, you're right.
Get down, get down. 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 Get down, get down.
Attention. The segment you're about to hear could be his last. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Welcome back to the final segment of the Shannon Burke Show. Drew Garabo is up next. After that, the Bone Daily Rerun Show with Mo and the gang. In the studio, Justin from Cigar City Brewery. On his way up to do some fancy Lorien up in Tallahassee.
Yeah, man, Tallahassee's far.
Yeah, it is.
Orlando should really be the capital because it's in the center of the state.
I think they tried that.
Did they?
I think Orlando was originally supposed to be the capital of Florida.
What happened?
I don't know.
Hey, give Winston a high five when you're up there, man.
All right.
He's busy working out with Mariota. You know they workout buddies now, right?
Are they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What do you mean, they're buddies?
Workout, but every day.
Really?
Yeah, it's never. It's kind of weird.
Well, how long are you gonna be up there? Just enough to wow everybody with your.
Yeah, I'm getting in
Your
there
knowledge.
tonight, and then the Hill tomorrow, and then after we're done, I'm planning to head back to Tampa.
Man, the Hill.
That's what they call it. Right?
You
Up
going
on
to
the hill.
What do you tell your wife, sweetheart? Daddy's got to get up to the hill.
Yeah, just another day on the hill.
Fancy law passing, legislating.
There's actually hills up there in Tallahassee, though.
Oh yeah, a couple. Yeah.
Oh, you used to live up there, didn't
I
you?
do, and I got a homeboy in the house.
Oh,
The
yeah?
Holly Representative Alan Williams.
Let me get his number. I'll go and say what's up.
Drop my name. That's my boy
Yeah.
for real. Yeah.
Give him a
Call
whack
right
whack.
now. Call him right now.
Yeah.
We'll call him right now. Be like, what's up with them growlers, player?
Tell him we need the support.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he supports you.
Drink local.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Here he is, Jay. Jay, go ahead.
Hey, I wanted to ask if I know you're not on his phone anymore, but I wanted to ask if every time if he knows every time he picks up the phone, the government's listening to him anyway.
Oh, you mean Enoch?
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
stop
you're
Googling.
a conspiracy theory guy there.
Yeah, he's quite a. Yeah, I like him.
He picks up a cell phone, so
He knows.
I thought I heard some clicking and some wheezing in the background. So,
Clicking and wheezing. All right, man. Thanks, brother.
Have a good one, guys.
Appreciate it. Hey, are you guys being hit by this barley shortage thing that was going around?
So we are contracted out, so we're looking in pretty good shape. But what happened was like 30% of the crop they couldn't even harvest.
Why? What happened?
There
They got
bad weather.
Barley bug.
Barley
meal?
bug, bad weather.
Bad weather.
Yeah.
Really? Where does it come from?
Well, a lot of the barley, you can get some up in Canada, as well as the Midwest, and then, of course, there's some over in
Overseas,
Europe
yeah.
as well. A lot of our barley now is coming from Canada. Because of the shortage, we've contracted out, and what they're doing is kind of mixing old barley in with new, and it is changing, the fermentable sugars in each barley. So we've had to adjust some of the recipes to keep consistency. But
Wow.
we're not hurt, meaning like we're going to go and not have barley to brew a beer. But the efficiencies of what we're able to get has changed a little bit, and we're making adjustments.
So you
because of that.
can get it.
Yeah, we haven't. Well, they didn't harvest it, and then of that 70% less that was left, 50% of that is just no good. But we've contracted out enough in the future,
Right.
that we have barley coming in. But
So
a real small brewery
there's
might
no-
be screwed.
Oh, yeah. So there's no black market barley deal. Some guys are beating people up and stealing their barley.
It isn't getting that ugly, but there is a little bit like, say, a brewery contracted for too much, and they're contractually obligated to use it. They can kind of trade another brewer or sell it off to another brewery. So they
So there's like a barley stock exchange going on somewhere.
yeah, and same with hops, because
Barley
there's-
traders.
There's some hops that
Hop
are
trader.
more, that are more fancy that no one can get, and certain breweries have allocated for all of it. So they may have some extra of, say, Simcoe, and they'll trade it to somebody else for some Columbus. You never
Man,
know.
there's another layer of professional businessmen in the beer business.
Yeah, and
The barley guy.
Oh yeah.
We look to help each other out, though, honestly, because we want to make sure you're making good beer. Because if you're making bad beer, if you make a crappy
You're gonna be out of the
beer-
barley business, right?
It's a bad name for the whole industry.
Exactly. It really could ruin
Yeah.
it for all of us.
Put
So
a-
I'd rather help you out.
Put a black eye on the barley game.
Yeah, definitely.
Here's Brandon. Brandon, go ahead. Hello, Brandon. Yellow. Hello, Brandon. Nope. So there's not a shortage as in you can't make beer. There's a shortage as in we have to go find a new barley for the next year.
Yeah, there was a low yield in the crop, so they brew more. They make more barley than than is being used right now. So luckily we were able to be fine. But if we weren't contracted out, we might have trouble getting barley that we could actually use to
So
ferment.
you would contract with a barley grower, a farmer, and say, "Look, we're gonna buy 1 million pounds of your barley over the next year. Here's a contract. Put it in ink. It's a done deal." But you got to give us that barley, and you fall short of the deal, you're screwed. And we got to come up with money to buy the barley, but if our demand is down and we can't afford to buy the barley, then we're screwed.
Exactly. And then there's brokers in between they'll work with the farmers, and you kind of get a one-stop shop for different, because there's all sorts of different kinds of barley. But yeah, there's tons of other businesses that rely on the brewing industry.
So is there a guy that comes around like Kevin, you did pharmaceutical sales where you'd visit? Is there like a guy that comes around and knocks on the door? Hi, I'm from Acme Barley. I'd like you to smell some of my barley. That's right. Yes, yeah, I got a lot of
We got the best barley I got.
Yeah, it's the best barley ever. Buy two, get one free today.
Open up his coat, and he's got little baggies of malt.
Barley.
Yeah, I mean, there are reps for the different brokers for sure, and the farms that you get to try their stuff. Yeah, most definitely.
Wow, the barley business. Hold on, one quick beer question. We're gonna wrap you up. Send you on to Tallahassee. Brandon, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, what's up, big dog?
What's happening?
Hey, not much. Hey, Justin, you was on a while back. I'm a big Highlight fan, but you were talking about a beer you guys come out with, Guayavetta, I believe, and I was wondering if that's out in distribution yet.
Guayavetta?
Oh, Guayabera, yeah. So we are trying to contract for more hops to be able to make a little bit more of that beer. We currently have some draft only. We've never packaged it, but it is on at the tasting room right now.
Wow.
It's a Citra hop-based pale ale. It's really good.
A citrus hop-based pale ale?
Yep. Yeah, Citra.
Go to
he brought some in for y'all.
I think so. Yeah, that's right.
The big cans,
yeah.
the crowlers.
3924 West Spruce is the Cigar City beer, the tasting room.
Good.
Check it out. Thanks,
Right,
Brandon.
when I go to Master Purveyors next week, I'll go there and drink afterwards.
Hell yeah. Now you're talking. Thanks, brother.
All right, wang.
Wang. With that, Justin, thank you very much. Cigar City Beer. Follow them on Twitter at Cigar City Beer, and check out the tasting room. 3924 West Spruce. 80 beers last year. This one's my favorite. I think this actually trumps your regular Highlight for me.
Awesome, man. Yeah, that'll just be out every other month. So get it while you find it.
I'm gonna stock up. Thank you, brother. Good to see you.
Thank you, man.
Good luck in Tallahassee, and we'll check in soon.
Thank you. And our cider and mead company is open now in Ybor if you're looking
what's the
for
name of
a
that?
beer alternative. Cigar City Cider and Mead.
Cider and mead.
I still gotta try
Cider
that
and
mead.
mead.
I gotta give it a try.
All right.
I'll bring you guys some next time.
Yeah,
I'm still on the Dickens.
Let's get to SBK's final thought.
And now, SBK's final thought.
All right, attention, Illuminati. If you're listening, I was not mocking you. That was Shannon Burke. I just want to straighten all that out because I know my application is still pending. Wang.
This has been Final Thoughts by SBK.
So we under the Illuminati bus. Stick around for Drew Garabo. He is up next. If you could tell us the substance that Kevin and I were talking about adding to our workout regimen, you'll win a Bully Sticks organic price pack.
Yeah.
Just call us now, 800-771-1025, right?
Yep.
If you could tell us the what was the substance that we're thinking about adding to our workout.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Prizes. Stick around for Drew. He's up next. See you tomorrow.
The Shannon Burke Show on 102.5 The Bone. At 1-800-411-PAIN, a medical and lawyer referral service.
Before I posted a picture of my friend at his bachelor party, I should have known to check who follows my posts. I also should have known about privacy settings. I did not. Now I know. Just like I should have known that Geico has a 97% customer satisfaction rating and has a local agent here in Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater. No wonder they're the #1 auto insurer in Florida. We should all know these things. Now I know. And now you know. And now my friend's mom knows too much.
Geico. Thank you, Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater for making us #1.
Now that you know Geico has a local agent in your area, sit back, relax, and let me tell you just how they could help. Our Geico agents run locally owned and operated businesses and could help tailor your policy to your specific needs, whether you're looking to insure your car, motorcycle, or RV. Did you sit back? Are you relaxed knowing help is so close? Now pay attention. You're driving.
Geico. To get a free rate quote, go to geico.com. Then buy online, over the phone, or at your local office.
Executive Auto Design, the Bay Area's newest car customization center, is now open for business. They're a one-stop shop in fabrication, audio-video installation, and complete customization for all types of vehicles. Want to outfit your new Jeep, new wheels, tires, lift kit? They've got you covered. Join me, Galvin, and 1025 The Bone this Saturday at their grand opening from 10 till noon. They'll have customized cars and Jeeps on display. Plus, we'll have free tickets and prizes from The Bone. Executive Auto Designs is located at 14,066th Street in Largo. Check out their complete automotive restyling at executiveautodesigns.com.
So where will you sit this February 22nd for the Daytona 500? Will it be in the classic grandstands that have been there for some of the most famous moments in racing history? Or in the all-new grandstands where fans will bear witness to all the legendary moments yet to come? It's your one chance to experience Daytona at a unique moment in history. The Daytona 500, Sunday, February 22nd. To guarantee your seats, call 1-800-PIT-SHOP or visit Daytona500.com.
Literally the most fun you'll ever have with a lawyer. Tune into The Bone this Sunday from 10 to noon as the official legal counsel of the Mike Calta Show, Ask the Dumb, answers all of your legal questions. Sponsored by Park Place MRI and Diagnostics.
I'm Kevin Hornsby, MD, author of the book, A Doctor's Guide to Erectile Dysfunction. Listen carefully. Life does begin at 40, but unfortunately for many men, so does erectile dysfunction. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Using the Hornsby method, Dr. Franklin at Men's Medical Clinic in Tampa can help you in most cases, regardless of your age or medical history, even if you have diabetes or previous prostate surgery. His treatment plan includes prescribed medications blended just for you, but without the pain or side effects of surgical implants or the potential risk of testosterone. Call 813-418-7020 now or go to mensmedicalclinic.com. See your positive result right in the office, or you pay nothing for the visit. You can be that confident. Make that call today. Take that first step now. Call 813-418-7020 now or go to mensmedicalclinic.com.
You've seen the low gasoline prices, but have you noticed how low mortgage rates are? 30-year fixed interest rates and APRs in the 3s, 10-year rates and APRs in the 2s. Call New American Funding at 800-827-RATE, 800-827-7283, and listen this weekend to the New American Funding radio show, Sunday morning at 9 on 1025 The Bone. Not all applicants will qualify. Equal housing lender. NMLS 6606. Licensed by the Florida Office of Financial Regulation. License number SMLD 229 and 847.
This weekend on The Bone.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley from You Ought to Know. Want your automotive question answered on air during my show? Send me an email today at steve@yououghttoknow.com.
You Ought to Know. Saturday mornings from 10 to noon on 1025 The Bone.
Yeah.
This weekend on The Bone. Have a finance question? Save thousands when it comes to loans, credit, interest, or debt. It's Saving Thousands with Robert Palmer. Saturday mornings from 8 to 10 a.m. on 1025 The Bone.
JJ Hightail here for Direct Auto Insurance. What's a bigger surprise than learning you have a long-lost twin you've never met? Learning that with Direct Auto Insurance, you can get a super low rate and a super low down payment starting at just $29 for a limited time. Why wait? Get insured now. Stop by a Direct Auto location, call 1-877-GO-DIRECT or visit directgeneral.com today. Direct General Group, Nashville, Tennessee. Rates vary. Down payments vary based on coverages, pay plan, and state requirements. In Florida, BI coverage required to qualify. Pay plan subject to terms and may not be available in all locations. Lower down payment does not reduce total premium owed. Offer expires February 9, 2015. Additional fees may apply. Cost may vary based on how you buy.
This is Troy Landry from the Swamp People television series for Trophy Taker Outdoors. Shoot 'em, Florida. Shoot 'em.
Trophy Taker Outdoors. Brought to you by Bomber Saltwater Grade. Saturday morning from 5 to 8 a.m. on 1025 The Bone. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. The Bone.
Go live. We are live.
All right, let's go live.
Going live without a mess.
Stand by. We're coming to you live.
We got it live right here. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks. We'll do it live. Okay.
We're hot. We're live. Where are the mics? Mics? This doesn't work without mics. No.
Let's find them.
Now, unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. It's Drew Garabo Live.
Good, blustery afternoon. It's going to get nasty this afternoon and cold tomorrow. If I may go all Jim Cantori on you. Please do. Yes! Woo! My name is Drew Garabo. This is Drew Garabo Live. Allow me to introduce my friends Gio, the Birdman, Seth Kushner, Kayla Joe. Along with your help, we'll do this until 7 o'clock when it is time for the Bone Daily Rewind Show, hosted by a cat named Mo and Johnny B, featuring Nervous Jared. Thanks to the Shannon Burke Show for another phenomenal lead-in. Now let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. The numbers you need to know to get involved with today's program, 727-579-1025. That is 727-579-1025. And it is toll-free 800-771-1025. At 3:30, we will be rewinding a Galvin open letter from the Mike Calta Show. Pay close attention to it, because at 5 o'clock, we will drop $500 on you if you can correctly answer the question that we pose from said open letter. Let's see. Joining us in studio at 4 o'clock today will be John Wilson, former anchor of the evening news on Fox 13. Now he's doing some speaking engagements. We are blessed to have him in the studio with us. And I will not say who, but during the 3 o'clock hour, Seth has lined up an exclusive interview with one of the many one-hit wonders of the 1990s. I won't tell you which one yet.
Exclusive?
An exclusive interview.
This must be big.
Only Bay Area appearance of this 1990s one-hit wonder act.
Come on, man. Why are you doing this to me?
And you'll find out who it is at about 3:45. But we like to start every show with at least 3 things that we couldn't avoid talking about, even if we wanted to avoid talking about them, which we do not want to avoid talking about them.
Now, sports, weather, action, sports, entertainment, local news, shitty parents, sports, and dumb dicks. We're counting them down and going to town on the top 3 stories of the day. It's the 3 at 3.
Biggest story of the day, of course, is the weather has moved Dunedin's Mardi Gras parade to Friday. The biggest piece of news there is that Dunedin has a Mardi Gras parade. Who knew? Do you know that they did a parade on Fat Tuesday?
I did, because my lady is from Dunedin.
Is she really?
Yeah, it's a big thing that happens there.
It's a quaint little town they have there in Dunedin. I like the downtown area. I like the Causeway. I like Honeymoon Island and all of that. It's a neat little part of town. And it was supposed to take place today, but the weather has pushed it to Friday. Now it's going to be a huge party on Friday on Dunedin.
Save your beads.
Yeah, I guess admission's free. There's VIP passes that they don't advertise with us, so there's really no need to pimp it. But make your plans accordingly. Today is Fat Tuesday. I guess it's a day where you're supposed to eat fatty foods because they make you feel good.
Oh.
I don't know. That's what I saw in Huffington Post.
Okay.
So what's your favorite fatty food?
Is that on the board for today?
No, I was just asking you. I didn't intend to turn it into a topic or anything.
Probably pizza Is a turkey burger a fatty food?
No. A greasy bacon cheeseburger is a fatty food. A turkey burger is too healthy.
What if I slap a piece of cheddar on that turkey burger?
Still not. I need a beef burger out of you. Turkey burger is way too healthy.
Guess I'm going with pizza then.
I had a burrito today, and I really wish that I had made it a chimichanga because that is a fatty food that always makes me feel better emotionally, but not physically. Physically, when you eat a fried burrito, it'll make your heart stop. Gio, Kayla, care to ring in with your favorite fatty food?
It's got to be pizza.
Yeah, pizza's good. We had pizza yesterday.
Ice cream.
What kind?
It depends on the mood, but I love chocolate chip cookie dough.
All right. Let's get her some. Would you eat a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's on the program today?
Absolutely.
All by yourself?
Oh, absolutely.
There's something hot about that, isn't there, Seth?
Not really.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Big story number 2 of the day. I actually have audio for you. It is something that I mention quite frequently on this show. I've warned you about the invasion of these things, and sure enough, they're everywhere. These things are varmints. They should be put down, and I encourage everyone to kill coyotes. I'm sorry. I love the animal kingdom as much as the next guy. Maybe it is man's fault for building development so close to urban wetlands. I don't care. I say save the small pets. Your cats should be indoors, but sometimes they wander out. Your small dogs should be indoors, but sometimes they wander out. Save your small pets and kill coyotes.
Are they going to attack me or just my pets?
They will probably just attack your pet, but if there's a pack of them, like 3 or more, you are in danger because they have a pack mentality, just like teenagers. You saw the news story about the teenagers that overran the West Oaks Mall in Orlando?
I did.
Well, it's the same damn thing. You get 900 of these coyotes together. They are fearless, and they will take you down so that they can take your pet down. And I am telling you, I always forget if you need a permit or not. I encourage everyone to aim for these things with your cars, put them down. They have no natural predators. They proliferate our area. Please kill coyotes and do it in the name of Drew Garabo Live. Again, I love animals. I truly love almost all animals. These things are vicious scavengers that will go after your pets.
Does your hate for coyotes come from your love of cats?
Yes. I love cats so much, and it broke my heart to see my neighbor in tears as I came home one early evening. And she was looking at the remains of her dismembered 18-year-old cat that was torn apart by coyotes that were stalking our neighborhood.
At least it was 18, though.
I mean, it may lived a rich, full life, but to have such an untimely demise at the hands of the unseemly, ungodly, disgusting coyotes, kill all the damn coyotes. Just kill them. Slit their throats, shoot them, stab them, bow and arrow. Oh, you can hear the hell out of that at night. You go anywhere north of Tampa at night, and this is what you hear. I saw one wandering. I was coming home from a bar at like 1 o'clock in the morning, just driving down the street, and one just darted into a subdivision. They're like bizarro dogs.
He's probably going to eat a baby.
They'll eat anything that they can. Squirrels, raccoons, possum, and your pets. And I'm thinking about your pets too, Seth. I don't want to see little Ribby-Doo or Piper.
Hey, that's why I keep them inside.
That's what you should, but what if they get out one day by accident?
That would never happen.
Well, what if it does? What if you're bringing in some groceries for your lovely wife from the fresh market, and then, whoop, Ribby ran out. What? Where'd you go, Ribby? Coyote eats it.
And I'm just there to watch it?
Well, I mean, you're going to see the remains.
Can you drop another scenario for me where it doesn't end with me crying?
No, I'm sorry. I can't. I need to spell out how.
All right, down with coyotes.
Thank you. I need you on team anti-coyote. And finally, you saw about the standoff this morning in St. Petersburg. This is great. I didn't hear what initially had caused the standoff. It turns out that a dude hired an escort. There was, again, a Warren Sapp-like debate over the price. So the guy pulled a gun and wouldn't let the woman leave. She texted her friend, and by friend, I mean pimp, who was waiting in a car down the street. He called the cops and the dude wouldn't come out. All because of a dispute in price over a hook.